Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam,
Hello.
bam. Hi.
Hi.
Do I sound okay? I'm always
Yeah,
worried.
you sound right. You
Okay,
sound
cool.
good. Yeah, those headphones are good. Oh
I'm
no, I'm hearing
surprised.
myself. I did it again. All right.
Oh, because you didn't mute.
Yeah. Uh,
You didn't mute the podcast.
I
I
heard you
mean,
say, "Do I sound okay?" in the other
mhm.
stream, and I was about to say, "You already asked me that." I was like, "Oh wait, no, that's
You know
I'm
what was
hearing
really
this
funny
too."
today?
Uh huh.
So I retweeted one of Big Ben's tweets, the one that goes bong, bong, bong every hour, right?
Is that what it always tweets?
Yeah, and Billy Bong responded to me and said, "You rang," to the retweet.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was really funny. Made me laugh. I was like, "Sheet, hey."
Hey. Bong, bong, bong. Oh, I have messages in here. Oh, that was our friend. He's going supersonic.
Who dat?
Zero credibility.
Oh,
Going
right.
supersonic.
Hey, Carter Cole, what's up?
Carter, what's up, Carter? Marino, Chris, how you guys doing?
They so gay.
Carter's like, I think of Billy every time. Every time he hears bonk.
Every time he sees that tweet, that I retweet. Do you follow Big Ben too, Carter? That's a great account. I love it.
It's totally useless.
Except for if you're like sitting on Twitter and then it goes bong, 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 makes you look at the time.
So, I'm very
Hey, yo,
excited.
what are you
E3,
excited for?
E3 starts in like 2
Yeah,
weeks.
can you tell me about what that is?
E3 is the Electronics Something Expo. It's like a video game convention, basically, like
Oh, dope. Okay.
where all the companies reveal what their future is, their future products.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
so I'm excited for Nintendo. Everything they got coming.
Yeah, what are the rumors you've been hearing?
New Smash Brothers.
Ooh.
That's gonna be cool.
Mm-hmm.
What else has there been? I know Fortnite is coming to the Switch, and I know that's like the most popular game right now.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's gonna be a big deal.
It's been suggested that I play that on Twitch.
Yeah, well,
I don't know though.
now that it's coming to the Switch, I might pick it up.
Yeah, do it.
Play it on the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
What else was there? I know I heard a lot of other stuff, but I forget because it's so much stuff to remember. That it all goes away. Oh, there's a new Pokemon game coming out too.
Oh yeah.
It's the first home console Pokemon, or like main Pokemon game to come out.
I'm gonna send you a really cool picture right now because it's totally a Pokemon picture, but it's in that like 80s synthwave style. Where's
Ooh,
it?
I like it.
Alright, so hey, what's up, Mark? Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
There you go.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right?
That is so cool. Gotta catch 'em all.
Gotta catch 'em all,
Somebody's got to do like an
Pokemon.
80 synthwave version of the theme song now to go with that.
They should do that. I agree.
I'm gonna show everybody in here so they can see it.
Yeah. So I might be getting my new computer today.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't go anywhere today. I was gonna go to the gym earlier, but then I looked at the tracking number and it was like, "Hey, your package is out for delivery today." I was like, "What?"
Nice.
Yeah.
So everybody knows, Aimee is going to interview me about horror.
Yeah.
When she gets her new computer hooked up. So maybe Friday, right? What's today?
Yeah.
Tuesday?
It's Tuesday. Yeah. No, it's Wednesday. Wednesday.
Oh, it's Wednesday. Yeah. So yeah, Friday would be a good day. Tomorrow, we're supposed to do it today, but Jamie had a fruitful weekend and he was very tired from a lot of traveling.
Very tired.
We were gonna eat Vegemite today on stream, but we moved that to tomorrow. And you and Aimee are doing this and boring you with uselessness.
So I already have a couple people that I need to set some shit up with. You know what I'm saying? So this weekend I might actually be having some Aimee and chill sessions.
Oh, really?
Real sessions. Yeah.
Good.
So I called my terms of service and chill.
Nice. Terms of service and chill. Well, that's good. Then you can use me to like make sure everything's running good on your computer and streaming good.
Yeah. Totally will.
Makes sense.
I want to get a new chair this weekend too. That's something I need to do, so I'll do that. And yeah, dog. That's it. It's gonna start. It's gonna get. I think it's gonna be weird in the beginning to like talk to these people, but it should be. It'll be something I get used to, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, it'll be good. You could do it.
I'm being paid to like chill and chat, and it's a good model. I like it.
Great. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. Great idea.
Okay. It's all good.
I think it's a good idea.
Deadpool 2. Want to talk about it?
Deadpool 2? Yeah, great movie. I thought it was better than the first one. You don't think?
What did you like better? I'm just curious.
Just as in filmmaking as a whole, it's just a way better film.
You know what I think kind of took away from it for me? I know it was kind of part of the story because he was like in his head, but that like afterlife bit, you know?
Yeah,
like, I thought that was a bit much.
That was a bit much, but it wasn't so much that it took away from the movie to me.
It took away a little bit from me.
My problem with the first movie was all the back and forth kind of. The way they did it was kind of boring. I felt like I was watching the same scenes over and over again a few times. And I was like,
I definitely like the comedy, like how Deadpool would like come out of the realm of the movie entirely and make a joke about something in real life. Like at the end where they had they showed the joke with, oh, spoiler alert, people. I don't even, whatever, fuck you.
Yeah, I don't care about I don't care about them.
Like when he meets with the old Wolverine, remember when he was Deadpool in one of the X-Men movies, was it Logan or Wolverine, remember? He like shows up in the end of that movie.
I remember.
And then there's one where he like talks to Green Lantern. He's making Green Lantern jokes and shit. It was good.
I was laughing yesterday because Alex was asking you a question about one of the characters in the movie, and you had no idea who she was talking about. I
totally forgot. I still
don't know. It was the dude. He was just some regular guy. He was like he looks like a dad, and he joins up with the team.
Oh right. Right.
Yeah, the guy with the mustache. You know.
I remember now. Holy crap, my memory, man. I smoked too much yesterday. That's what happened.
Yeah, you were pretty
I was so done.
I could hear in your voice. You're like,
You know when you don't smoke for a while and then you come back to it and you smoke, and it's an indica too, so it like totally chills me out. And you know, it's just that week. It's that week. So yeah, you know how it goes. My brain is total mush. It turns to absolute mush.
But, yeah, I thought the movie was funnier. I thought it was a lot more action was a lot better, a lot bloodier.
Yeah.
And
it was. I like that.
Yeah, I thought the pacing was better. I just thought altogether as like filmmaking wise, it was better to me too.
I haven't seen the first one in a long time, so I'll probably have to refresh.
I wasn't a huge fan of the first one. I thought it was okay. But I wasn't.
Oh, you're so gay.
Yeah, comedy wise, I enjoyed it, laughed a lot, but filmmaking wise, I thought it was just cut weird. I didn't enjoy the way it was cut, and the pacing of it. I felt like I watched half a movie, basically watching that movie.
I think you should watch that again. It's just like how I need to watch Iron Man 3 again, you know?
Well, you still got to watch Guardians of the Galaxy too.
Yes, we do. There's a lot of movies that were put on the list this week.
Oh, yeah.
Leon, or The Professional.
Leon, I can't believe you haven't seen that. Definitely got to watch the Euro cut of that. Leon the Professional. Like in America, it's just called The Professional, but in Europe, it's called Leon the Professional.
Okay, is the movie actually different?
Oh yeah, it's a cut. They cut like 15 minutes worth of scenes.
Okay.
From the American cut. Yeah.
Whoever comes to my door is going to be greeted by me in my underwear because I ain't putting
nice.
Fuck it.
That's going to turn into a porn.
You know what's really funny? Dan said that exact same thing.
He's like, I hope it has a really big motherboard in it. He's like, it's got the biggest. He's like, let me put my memory card in your slot.
That's when I'd be like, give me my computer and get the fuck out. Okay?
Yeah, nerd porn. Wait, what was I just saying before that? I was saying something.
I don't remember. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
You steamrolled me, and now I forgot.
We were talking about Marvel movies, so the last thing I think you said was we need to watch Leon the Professional. Something about that.
Oh yeah. I was saying I remember watching it for the first time. I only seen the American cut, obviously, because the European cut hadn't come out here yet.
Oh, I asked, what's the difference in the movie?
Yeah, there's 15 minutes worth of scenes. So
Okay, I
Not like
see.
super important scenes, but they're good scenes nonetheless. And yeah, I thought the movie was awesome in the first place, and then I saw the Euro cut, and I was like, why would they cut all this out? Like these are cool scenes. So I'm happy they eventually released the Euro cut over here too, which is what I have on DVD. How about that? The day it came out.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Carter said, "I'm driving to Canada now." Where? Are you actually being for real? What does he mean? Was that?
Oh, maybe he's
Was
driving
that?
to Canada to deliver you a computer so you can try to get that porn scene going.
Oh, oh, Carter, you dog.
You dog, you.
What else? What's up and coming? That hereditary movie looks really
Hereditary looks
fucking good.
decent. It's hard to tell from the commercial. Like, remember I was telling you the other day it could be deceitful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of those horror movies they tend to have deceitful marketing and make you think that it's something it's not, and then you go see it
Yeah.
and you're disappointed. I was saying there's a was a chain for a while, a chain of fucking movies that were coming out that would pretend to be supernatural. So you see the commercial and you're like, oh, it's like a haunted house movie, and then you go see it and it's really not. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't like watching trailers to be honest because I feel like they reveal too much. Like all the
Yeah.
best scenes in the superhero movies and the action films, they've already shown you in the trailer in like a 90-second
Well,
space.
Marvel gets kind of good at that because a lot of times they put deleted scenes or like takes that they're not keeping in there. So it'll be like a similar take to what you're gonna see, but it's like a it's a take that they did over.
Yeah.
So it's all right. Sometimes it's all right with that, but sometimes they don't do it like that. But a lot of movie companies are getting really cheap now. So they end up hiring like cheaper marketing stuff. Like they'll spend less money on people who cut trailers. So those people tend to suck and they reveal way too much, right? Sucks. There's been trailers I've watched where you're like, oh, I just saw the whole movie in 3 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
I just
I'd
saw a
rather
whole
just
2 hour movie in 3 minutes. What's the point? But yeah, I like trailers. I don't know. I don't really care about things being spoiled most of the time. Like majority of the time. There's certain movies that are the kind of movies you can't have spoiled, you know?
Yeah.
But most movies, especially shit like Marvel movies and stuff like that, it doesn't matter if they spoil it. You're going there for the fun and the action,
right? So we finished season 7 of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia yesterday.
6.
Oh, so we're on 7 now.
Yeah, now we're moving on to 7. We're halfway through.
That fucking Christmas episode was so good.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Oh my god, what a great way to end a season. So apparently, I was reading on Wikipedia yesterday. It's like the longest running sitcom since some other one that ran for a really long time. That's very vague, but I can't remember.
No, Cheers had the record, but that was like 91. So I don't know if they still did, but they had 11 seasons.
No, it wasn't Cheers. It was some other show.
So something else beat it before then.
Yeah.
And I think It's Always Sunny's heading towards its 13th season. So it's close. Whatever beat it by like one season probably.
I don't want them to ever stop, but they will eventually. It's such a good show.
Yeah, they got to stop eventually. Oh, you don't even know what happened at the end of the last season. And it's like some shit that's like, oh no, like it made me feel like they were ending it. But then I found out they weren't. So I was like, oh, but it's a huge change. So when we get to that, you're going to be like, no fucking way. Like, it's going to blow your mind.
It's such an odd combination of personalities.
Oh, yeah. Like, but that's what makes it good, right?
I know, that's why I like it.
So like if you had some people who had like similar personalities, well, even though they do have similarities to their personalities, but they all are different aspects of it, right? Like,
I love just how they're always trying to one up each other and being an asshole.
Yeah, of course.
Each one is like, I can be more of an asshole. No, I can be more of an asshole. Trust me.
Yeah,
and it just keeps going.
That's what makes it good because over the seasons, it's like you get to learn the characters more and they feed off that, so like eventually they do get to an episode where they're like, oh, we're always fucking each other over, how about we try to be nice to each other, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they'll do stuff like that.
The character development on that show is fucking awesome. It's so good.
And the callback comedy, you know, like they'll go back to like even the first season or something, call back something from there. Like
yeah, I like that.
That episode where when Dee was pregnant, they're trying to find a father, and they brought back like everybody she slept with in the past like 6 seasons, like back to the show.
Yeah.
even the old Korean guy and shit.
Oh yeah, from the restaurant.
They're like, "Oh my god, is that the old Korean guy?" They're like, "Yeah."
That was the recipe episode, right? Where she
Yeah,
was gonna, yeah. Oh my god, beer recipe, right?
Recipe.
Yeah.
The microbrew recipe. Yeah, that shit was
Yeah,
fun.
that's kind of one of those things I like about that show too, is they do recall stuff that happened in past episodes. So it does feel like you're actually kind of in their lives and it's a little bit linear.
And then she was having the baby for the tranny. That came out of nowhere too. Like you didn't see her the whole episode, and then all of a sudden, right at the end, they're like, "Oh,
yeah."
He was like,
hey,
"What are you
Paul.
doing here?"
It's Paul.
Hey, Paul, if you want to come on, Paul, you just got home and we're streaming. If you got nothing to do after you, I guess, settle in a bit, if you want to come on, let me know. I'll send you the link. Yeah, I haven't talked to Tyson in a while. I wonder if he's around.
He's busy doing exams and
shit.
All
right. Yeah, I'm not bothering him.
Yeah, I messaged him a few days ago and I was like, "Hey, how you doing? Just thought of you. I wanted to make sure you're okay."
Yeah, I haven't talked to him in a bit. I was actually just thinking about him.
Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, I've been in exams and shit." You know, he's doing like heavy subjects and shit too, so he's really got to keep on it. So
he's getting close to finishing, right? Is this like the exams for like the end of it, or
I don't know if it's the total end. He might have a year or two left. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay. I thought this was his last year. Maybe it's last year.
Hey, Johan.
When can I stream with you guys? I don't know, man. We'll figure something out. You're streaming so late. Johan, it's late for you, but it's early for us. That's what you get for living in Sweden. Come to America and be a model. You'll be rich and famous, and then you can stream with us and make us famous. Good night, Chris.
Night.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, Chris. Package not. Oh wait, what the fuck happened?
Uh-oh.
Customer was not available in UPS. Motherfucker!
They already came.
Yeah, what? They came. They didn't come to the back like the package instructed, though.
Oh, they must have rang the bell for upstairs,
right? Super fucking annoying.
So that means, does that mean you have to go to UPS to pick it up, or I mean your postal service?
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna send them a message.
Yeah, that's better off. Oh yeah, that's gonna be too big for you to pick up anyway, unless you get somebody to drive you. Yeah.
Exactly. I'm just fucking annoyed because
that is annoying.
I put it on the instructions.
Yeah, they do that to me too sometimes. I always put in the instructions if no one's home to just leave it on the porch, because I get texts when it comes anyway. So then I'll just go upstairs and I get the text. But sometimes they don't do it and they'll just leave me the note. Nobody answered. And I'm like, what the fuck? The instructions said to leave it. And I'll get the text and I'll run upstairs and I'll see the truck like at the corner and shit. And I'm like, this motherfucker.
That means I have to stay home tomorrow now too.
Oh.
You fucking cunts.
That's shitty.
Yeah, it's okay though. I'll just get into my shit and
just work out at home.
Yeah, I might do that later.
Or you can go to the gym super early when you know they're not going to deliver it at that time. You just remind me I got to check my Amazon because I did order something. Let's see. I was ordering something that wasn't out yet. So arriving June 15th to 20th. Okay. I guess they just re-upped. It's not shipped yet though. This is Game Battle Chasers. I bought it for $25. I love Amazon. They have good deals on video games.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm just like checking this out right now and seeing what happened. What the hell is the deal? So it won't actually, they won't attempt another delivery?
Why?
I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out because it just gives me the UPS checkpoint where it's been left.
You know, UPS is going on strike or something.
What? Why?
I don't know. I was just seeing that in the news. I'm actually going to look it up right now so I can tell you. Let's see. And I was looking through, skimming. I use Bing instead of Google, and at the bottom they put little like news things, but it's just like the headline. And I saw it says UPS drivers going on strike or something.
Well, it might just be in the States, right?
Probably. I doubt it. Yeah, UPS strike possible. So it hasn't happened yet. Unionized UPS workers authorize potential strike. that just makes it kind of makes no point for one parcel company to go on strike, because then people can just go to another parcel company. It just doesn't work. But I guess if they're going to strike against their bosses, then I guess it does work, because their bosses will be like, shit, people are going to other companies. We got to do something about this.
Reschedule, reroute, relax. Well, I was trying to do that, and you motherfuckers ain't letting me do it.
You ain't letting me relax.
Oh, this is going to be super fucking annoying now.
Yeah, you might have to actually call and talk to somebody.
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
Back in
Scheduled delivery date, signature required. Okay, 14 pounds is the total weight of all of it. That's really fucking annoying. I was super excited to get it today. Son of a bitch.
Son of a birch.
Okay, can I call this place?
Let's call them and let's put on an accent and then pretend we're like having a domestic dispute.
604-572-6245.
All right, I'm calling right now.
Oh my god. I'm going to call. I'm going to put it on speaker.
Oh, no.
572-6245.
Watch us get in trouble for this. You recorded them without their permission. Nah, that's anything to get in trouble for.
Okay, let's see. Phone 604-572-6245.
Oh, live chat.
I'll mute if I have to say my address or anything. Bless you.
Thank you. Oh, that comes out. All my sneezes are loud. I can't help it, and they always come really out of nowhere. Oh,
hello.
Hello.
Hi. I actually had a delivery that was not dropped off, where I asked it to be dropped off. Hello.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to see when it was going to be rescheduled to be picked up or dropped off. Sorry.
Yes, I think you have the wrong number.
This is not UPS.
This is the UPS store.
Yes.
UPS stores are different than UPS. We don't deal with deliveries.
Oh, yeah, they don't do the deliveries.
Oh, but they told me that this is where I could pick it up. So where can I call to figure out?
Oh, if they told you to come and pick it up out here, yeah, and you'll have to ask them when it's coming here.
Well, it should be there by the end of the day today, but does that mean there's not going to be another delivery that they're going to reschedule?
I am not the person who can answer that question.
Okay, so where can I go?
Okay, 1-800?
Yep.
742?
Yep.
5877.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye.
Which one do you think is better?
Oh my god.
That guy's accent was funny.
I am not the person. Well, dude. Why does it tell me to come here then?
That's pretty cool.
That's cool. That's fucking stupid.
No, sorry, I was talking to my trying to choose an option in the game. Allows both actions to be used for standard shot, headshot, or deceiver shot. Provides no moves were made. I don't know. Yeah, you get 2 shots for any of those.
I do live in Little India, Dan.
But I kind of like the one that if you get a kill, it goes again. And yeah, but no, they're both pretty good. Killing a flanked or uncovered target. Yeah, that doesn't really happen too much. So. Track a package. Of Benny Alfie. What's up, Travis? Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat for a bit. Does Aimee live in Little India?
Galan said.
Aimee is Little India. Why is everyone Indian? Even her UPS store has curry. The people at my local UPS store are Chinese. Chinese people. That is a good idea, Mark. He said to tell them that they're being live streamed on YouTube to put them on edge.
I'm not even going to tell them, because once you tell them, they start behaving a certain way.
Yeah. And again, and if an Indian guy answers, demand to talk to a Chinese guy instead.
That's my web support.
Johan said that he would have been a lot more helpful if you talked to him in Indian. Oh, if you used your Indian accent.
Privacy notice accessible via UPS.com homepage for more details about how we handle your information.
I don't know how to...
Oh, that person's voice sucks for recordings. They should not use that person. Couldn't even tell if it was a dude or a girl.
Now we're on hold together, guys. Lance, I'm not trying to create enemies with my computer purchase here, okay? Ask them what part of Pakistan they're from. Dude, the Indians hate the Pakistanis. They hate each other.
What about the Nepalese?
The Nepalese?
Yeah, the Nepalese.
Start a war.
Nepalese people and Indians are really hard to tell apart.
Yeah?
they pretty much look exactly alike. They get mad about it too.
Kind of brown?
Is what?
Are they considered a kind of brown?
Yeah, they're Indian, aren't they?
I don't know.
I think Nepal used to be part of India a long time.
Colony, I see.
It's like the same people. They get they get upset if you ask them if they're Indian.
Look what Mark just wrote. Tell them you're actually a professional package rescheduler that's calling from Bombay on behalf of some white lady in Surrey.
Yeah, the customer service. That's great.
Oh
my
God.
Nepal is so hard right now.
I hate Duran.
Nepal has smaller people though.
This is the worst music ever.
Oh, actually, Nepal they I guess it depends on what region, but there's some of them have light eyes.
They do. They do.
Yeah.
Oh, ready? Oh my God, ready, guys?
Lighter skinned.
Sure.
Hi, I was just wondering, one of my shipments did not come to the house. It's been returned back to a facility. Do you automatically reschedule that delivery, or do I need to, I don't know what to do from here. Do I actually have to go pick it up?
I'd have to take a look at it with your tracking number.
Yeah. There's 3. Can I give you one? It'll probably be bundled together.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, 1Z 639 561 DK 500 3.
Sorry.
Oh my God! Sorry, that make me laugh in my ear over here. After the
people yell at me, so I'm all good.
Oh no, I'm not gonna yell at you. So I got like 500-39566 for the last 5 numbers.
Sorry, I'm like,
It's okay, Alfie.
Since you said DK,
I'm sure she'd prefer to hear laughing than screaming at
yeah,
her,
it's
though.
true.
Yeah.
Oh, Paul wants to come out. Let me.
It looks like they're sending it to one of the access points.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't have to go pick it up. I can request it get redelivered. It just can take time to do that because it's going to end up getting dropped off tonight anyway.
Oh, tonight here?
No, at the store.
Might be one of the next day ones. You can track it online to see if it gets delivered tonight to the access point.
The problem is on the delivery, I actually did put back basement suite. So if they want the person who bought it to sign for it, they need to come to the back, not the front of the house. So is there a way that, sorry?
It says right on the label, back basement suite.
Yeah, but I've been home. No, not for me on the back, because I can hear people coming down the stairs. Nobody came down the stairs back here. So I don't know if they saw.
An hour ago, text me my regular was off.
Well, it depends on how much of a rush you are to get it. I can put a request in to have it redelivered, but you might not get it till Friday.
Ooh, yeah, definitely want it redelivered. I can wait if that's a problem. It's no big deal. But they need to know to come to the back, because I don't think they did today.
So
that'd be great. Yeah, it's 1-8. Oh, hold on 1 second.
Yeah, that was close. Good thing she muted now. She almost forgot she was on live stream. Everybody almost got her number. I'm gonna put this on the stream. These are what Nepalese people look like.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay,
Okay, babe. I mean, I'm here. Whoops. Oh my god.
This lady must think you're such a head. But as you can see, Nepalese people, some of them look Indian, like very Indian, and then some of them look almost Chinese, like a mixture at least, or maybe Indonesian. I've seen Indonesian women look like this.
Oh, why is that lady painted yellow?
Where?
Look.
This one? Oh, the one next to the Asian looking lady. I see that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then to right from her, that lady looks super Indian.
Hmm.
So it's like, yeah, so I guess it depends what region of Nepal you're from, but probably closer to, like, I think Cambodia is next to them. So maybe closer to Cambodia, they probably look more chinky.
Yeah, not bad.
And then closer to India, they probably look more Indian. That would make sense.
Oh.
But even some of their garments look Indian, right? Look at these three ladies on the left over here. That's so Indian. Instead of the dot, though, they have a red line on their head. Weird.
That's Hindus.
Oh yeah, they do have that. So maybe some of them are Hindus.
So when you're married, you do that. Some ladies use the dot. Some ladies use the full thing.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that's what it was. That's actually kind of cool. I thought it was like a religious thing or something.
Well, I think the tradition does have like religious derivatives.
It's kind of cool.
Derived from the religion.
Yeah, I know it derives. Yeah, but I mean, I thought it was like, you know what I mean.
Hey, it's Paul. Hi, Paul.
Paul's here. Hi, Paul. He's not talking. He doesn't like us. Oh, did you just say something? I heard a noise.
Hello, hello.
Oh, there he
Hey.
is. Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm great.
Oh my god,
Awesome.
I haven't seen you around in so long, Paul.
I know.
Yeah, we haven't talked in a while.
Working so much.
For
It's good to have a
you.
night off. Catch
I
up.
bet. But it's also good to be busy, isn't it? Because you're busy season right now, aren't you?
Yeah, and it's only going to get busier from here. It's
Yeah.
it's nice, but time just flies by.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's I can't believe it's June already, right?
Yeah, you go to pay that bill that you got a day or so ago in the mail, and you read it, and you actually got it 3 weeks ago in the mail.
You're like, oh shit.
Oh,
Then you pay
damn.
that. Then you felt like you paid your bill like 2 days ago, and then the next one comes already. And you're like, wait,
Yeah,
didn't I just pay the bill for last month? Like, oh no, I guess not.
So if you lose me tonight, it might just be them shutting my internet off.
Oh fuck. Internet company's actually pretty good. I always pay mine like super late. It's like the next bill's already ready by the time I pay the last one. So
Yeah, when I get a pile of 2 or 3, then I'll make the payment. Red guy says, "Get back to work, Paul."
Tyler made a comment of me saying chinky. Yeah, chinky means slanty-eyed.
So I'm very psyched at all this new developments in the Aimee and Chill department.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be starting this weekend, hopefully, as if everything goes right.
This is
Which is
awesome.
awesome. Yeah, I'm very excited about that.
Is this computer gear you're waiting to get in the mail, Aimee?
Yeah, she muted because she's probably talking to customer service now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was expecting it today. She's been home all day waiting for it, and then she gets a message saying that it wasn't delivered because nobody answered. But she's been home all day, so she's like, they must have not gone to the back because her door's in the back of the house, and she left it as a message down there, but they must have not.
Yeah.
So now she's talking to customer service, seeing if she can get it delivered again tomorrow or the day after.
That sucks to be fired up for a package in the mail and then it doesn't come.
Yeah, it was even saying that now she had to pick it up at the UPS store, and it's like a 14-pound package. Amy's tiny. She don't have a car either. It's not like she's gonna be able to drive over there and get it. So
yeah, lugging computer equipment around on a bus.
I can have a friend drive me, but it's like,
but that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And
so they are making you pick it up?
No, they're gonna deliver it Friday, I think now.
That sucks. You gotta wait 2 more days now.
Yeah, yay! And I know it's like 5 minutes away from me. That's the worst thing.
Let me tell you, UPS Canada sucks, because if this was in
hell
the
yeah.
US, they would have delivered it the next day for sure. They would have been like, "Oh yeah, we'll send it tomorrow."
Yeah, I think they're actually. She said something about them trying to attempt. How redundant.
Yeah.
Attempting the delivery again tonight, but I mean, we'll see, right?
Yeah.
They might not.
If they do, that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna attempt.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm attempting to deliver this package.
They're gonna try.
Try.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you try, that's all I care about.
I'm actually messaging my friend right now to see maybe if he can.
Maybe he can hijack the UPS truck before it gets back. With ski masks. Dan said, fuck that, go pick it up, faggot.
Shut up, Dan. Why don't you bring it here for me?
He's very understanding.
I know.
Yeah. Why don't you walk with a 14-pound package?
with my like monitor and my whole entire PC setup. Just like, yeah, walk down the streets of Surrey. I'm not gonna get mugged or, jacked while I'm walking down the street.
Is Surrey dangerous like that, where you get jacked? I mean, I could walk down the street with that in my city at this time of day, and I won't get mugged.
You're also a man.
Yeah, but you're also Amon.
Amanda.
I got
the play on words there. I get it.
I can be patient. I know it can be hard. I want to get it, but I said I was gonna stay. I was not gonna set it up until Chris wakes up again anyway, because he's like, "Have you set up Windows before in a new PC?" I'm like, "Oh fuck, I should probably wait."
Trying to get Leica to come on here with us.
The lovely Leica.
My liquors.
But you know how she is. She's always busy.
Aimee, do you have Chris ready for tech support if needed in the computer setup?
Or she muted again. She was getting the call. Yeah, most likely she's gonna have her camera on for Chris and be half naked while they get the computer going.
He'll be right in his element.
Yeah, just to tease him. Prepare to stand by for a possible maybe. What? If you can't get that Scouser, you can always have the second best. Ha ha ha. Oh, Leica? No, Sean, you stay out of my streams.
So I've got a crazy story for you from this weekend.
Yeah, what happened?
This winter I was doing some bar shifts for a friend of mine, and one of our regular bar customers, the staff did not like her at all. She was just very bitchy, and they all basically took turns waiting on her because they couldn't stand her. Anyway, this weekend, apparently, out of the blue, she decided it was a good idea to take her car, crash through the gate onto a ball field during a Little League game, tear around the bases in her car, and she ended up running a guy over and killing him.
What? Holy shit. Yeah. That's fucking nuts.
So she's arrested. She's charged with manslaughter. And then they dig a little deeper into the story. Now, there's no connection between her and the victim, but they found out that a couple years ago, this guy confessed to, in 1968, he was driving drunk as a teenager and ran over a 8-year-old trick-or-treater with her older sister. Yeah, ended up killing the 8-year-old and, hit and run. And he only confessed because it was a year after the statute of limitations had run out.
Oh, what a dick.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Out of the blue, he's at this baseball game watching his grandson play Little League, and this crazy lady comes crashing onto the ball field. And
was she drunk or was she just fucking pissed off?
They're not releasing any information, but I know.
It's like, why would she drive onto a baseball field? That's fucking nuts.
Yeah. And, it was a bright, sunny day. So, I mean.
She must have been
Yeah, I think she was on anti-crazy bitch medication, and I know she liked to mix that with lots of Chardonnay. So,
so guys, just an update to steamroll your conversation. They're gonna deliver it. They're gonna attempt to deliver it again today because they can't actually take a package that's 44 pounds back to the store.
44 pounds. I thought it was 14.
Yeah. No, that's just one of the components. There's 3 separate tracking numbers, and they're all the same order.
You know what happened? They probably sent it on different shipments. So that one package came and was tried to deliver, and the other 2 packages
no.
on their way.
No, so they did come by. They took all of them back because apparently nobody was home because they went to the front and didn't read the instructions on the front box.
That's his own fault. Yeah, that's probably why he was like, "Oh yeah, I'll go back."
So because they couldn't deliver it or to even take it back to the store because of the sheer weight of it, she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna page the driver right now and see if he can come by and drop it off."
Nice.
So there you go. That's cool.
Or the driver was just like, "Shit, that's a heavy box. We'll just let Bob deliver that tomorrow."
Yeah, he went to go lift it up and was like, nah, maybe I'll just take it back to the store and have them pick it up.
Yeah. Rang the bell, no one answered.
Yeah,
that's
it should
shitty.
be fine. That's cool. It's okay. Like I have the window open and shit, right? I hear people walking down the stairs, so I can't miss it. When I looked at the tracking, I was like, "What the fuck? What do you mean the delivery was attempted? Nobody came to the back." They're so retarded, right? They see the address. They somehow totally miss the part that it says like back basement suite.
Yeah.
Kind of a critical part of the address, fellas.
Just
Upstairs people can't sign it for me because they're not me.
Just print out a poster of you bent over and your ass hanging out, and then put it in your front lawn with a sign pointing to the back, and they'll make sure to go back there. Trust me.
Yeah,
that always works.
Dan over here freaking out.
Call that fucking driver, tell him to do his fucking job like a human being. God damn it. Am I on crazy pills?
So what were you guys talking about? Someone taking pills and Chardonnay? You're talking about Kate Spade?
Yeah, so
no, not Kate Spade.
A regular customer of mine from this winter, hadn't seen her since this winter. I just find out in the news this weekend she drove her car under a baseball diamond during a Little League game.
Whoa.
Tore it up around the bases and ended up hitting a guy and killing him.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, what the hell?
Yeah,
no kids were injured. Everybody else was okay. Just this one guy.
Just this one guy. He was getting kids out of the way and everything. They were
That's the trolley problem gone haywire. That's what that is.
But he said before the story went deeper, because the guy that she killed ended up confessing that a while ago, that he had ran over a kid when he was a teenager and killed him when he was drinking and driving as a teenager. And he confessed a year after the statute of limitations. So that's a pretty deep story, y'all.
Yeah, and it seemingly so. It's just coincidence at this point, because it doesn't seem that she knew about this guy or his history.
That was her sibling or something when she was a kid.
Yeah,
he ran over. Imagine, that would be nuts. They really don't know why she did it yet, so it's a possibility that's somehow connected, but I doubt it. It's probably just this chick flipping out, drunk and on drugs.
Yeah, crazy
medication. Crazy.
People are nuts. They're losing their minds all over the place.
Yeah, the medications are bad enough. Once you start adding the booze, it makes people weird.
We definitely have to take a look at our pharmaceutical industry, because it seems like a lot of these medications cause people to do crazy fucking shit. Like even the Ambien shit. Remember we were talking about that the other day, how Ambien will make you fucking cook dinners at night, shit, without even knowing.
You don't even know. You're like driving a car. People wake up in the middle of the night when they just decided while they were on Ambien to get in the car, start it, and go for a fucking drive. And mid-drive, they actually wake up. Like their prefrontal cortex comes online. You're like, what the fuck is going on? I'm driving my car. Where am I? Like, what a mess.
That's bad. Can you imagine somebody sleepwalking driving? Like, you can kill someone. Like, that's dangerous shit.
Sleep driving.
Sleep driving. That can't be good. Like, we can't have that happen.
Yeah, no, not at all.
It's funny that listen to Joe Rogan talk about that he had a friend that would cook like dinner and stuff in his sleep. My friend told me his mom would do that every once in a while, and she would cook like entire 3-course meals. Like sometimes it'd be like a couple days before Thanksgiving, and she'd cook the entire Thanksgiving meal a few nights before, because she's like sleepwalking and stuff. And then she'll cook it, put it on the table, and leave it there and go back to sleep. And then she'd wake up the next day thinking he did it, and he's like, "I don't even know how to cook half of this shit. What are you talking about?" I was like, and then he'd like make her taste it and be like, "Look, this is your recipe. I can't cook like you. Like, here, taste it." Eventually she would believe it, but there was like a few times that she was like, "No, you're playing a trick on me or something," because she fully would not remember doing it at all. And that there's something really dangerous about that, you know.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't know why that continues to be used. Like it's not like everyone who takes it. It's a small percentage of people, but it's still very dangerous. I don't know.
Yeah, very. I mean, one person taking it and driving while they sleep could amount to like an entire highway of people getting fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
The risk is way too high. But I mean, at the same time, what the fuck can you do? You don't know you're doing it.
A person could just live close to a highway and walk onto the highway and cause a huge fucking accidents.
But I mean, as shitty as it is that they would die, there's more of a risk to them dying. I think it's worse if they go out and do something where, again, way more people die, right?
Yeah. No, but that's what I mean about them walking on the highway. I don't mean them dying. I mean them walking on the highway and people swerving. And crashing into a whole other bunch of people.
It's just bad. It's just bad.
It's bad in general, yeah.
But what are you supposed to do, right? Like people who have sleep problems and shit, it's like, well, we got to try and fix their problem somewhere. But then you start, like, as soon as you start fucking with the nervous system, things get really weird, man.
Yeah.
Even antidepressants and shit are really weird.
Fuck that shit.
Really mess with you.
Drink some damn chamomile, you motherfuckers.
Yeah. Chill out, all right? Just chill out.
Chill out, man. Well, you can't sleep, but just fucking chill, you know?
I don't know what you're supposed to do with something like that. Like, especially with some people who antidepressants really do work for. Like, they kind of balance out their manic stages and their very depressive stages, and I get that part. But it's just like when there's sleeping issues and shit involved. I mean, everything's fucked up. They work different for everybody.
Another good reason why marijuana should be legal.
Yeah, I agree.
Because maybe it won't work for all those people, but it'll work for some of them.
Yeah, well, the biggest lobby against marijuana is the pharmaceutical industry because they have so much to lose.
Oh, yeah, there's tons of medicines that would be obsolete if marijuana was.
That's why one of the pharmaceutical lobbies is one of the biggest lobbies in Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's the thing, too, with these medications. It seems like people who have to be on medications, first of all, the doctors are always playing trial and error with what works.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like they can't like pull out your cerebrospinal fluid and say, oh, you have this much of this and this much of this and this is the levels it needs to be at, because like not only is everybody so different that like their neurochemistry is different to a point where little tiny changes can make a huge difference. I mean, some of the side effects for depression are like suicidal thoughts, like even more depression.
The very thing you're trying to avoid.
Yeah, like here, it'll take care of this problem, but then you're going to get 11 new problems that you have to cope with.
Yeah.
This might happen, but that might is like you might kill yourself because you're fucked and it's fucking you up more.
Yeah, and oftentimes they'll put you on not just one medication, but like a cocktail of medications. And always, we'll trade this one out for that one, see how that works. And I don't know.
It's not even that. Sometimes some medication they give you is just to counteract the side effects of the other one. And that's just ridiculous. Then you're taking like six medications to counteract the side effect of each one progressively, you know?
You know what?
Like you gotta take this one to counteract that side effect, but this one has a different side effect that you need another pill to counteract. And it's like, holy shit.
You know what the bleakness of it is that like medications to some degree are helpful, but when it comes to changing people's brains, it's like those people probably weren't supposed to survive and be alive anyway. They're supposed to be taken out of the gene pool.
Yeah.
That's not something you want multiplying. You know what I mean? And this is from a purely like biological evolutionary standpoint, not thinking about, oh, poor thing, you know? It's like, no, like these people aren't even meant to survive. People who get cancer, they're not meant to be alive. It's fucked up to say, but you know, we're all about the sanctity of life.
Well,
and we're like,
you can also say that maybe sometimes those people who get cancer weren't meant to get cancer.
Yeah,
because of all the chemicals we pump into the air and all these kind of different things.
I mean, regardless of what the reason is, right? Obviously, there's some people's bodies who can't adapt to the environment adequately enough, and those are not supposed to be bodies that are supposed to be around.
Some people just get cancer, but I mean, some people get cancer because of shit that we do in general as human beings.
Yeah,
that's shit up, like pollution, for instance.
Yeah.
Or me getting asthma because we were pumping lead into the air for a couple decades.
Lots of it.
Yeah, and lots of it, large amounts of lead.
Why the fuck were we pumping lead into air?
Because lead was in gasoline for 30, 40 years.
Oh.
Maybe more than 30, 40 years, I think. It wasn't illegal till like 1991 to take that lead.
Body.
Cut down on engine noise.
Yeah, I don't know whose bright idea that was, considering lead poisoning. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to.
Yeah, lead has such a good history.
Yeah, exactly. But hey, man, there were also people were also drinking radiation at one point.
What's that? What do you mean?
They were drinking uranium. You didn't know about that, and
what?
Washing their face with it and shit. It was in watches, like wrist watches as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, Marie Curie, look her up.
Yeah. I know who Marie Curie is.
Yeah.
I know she got lead poisoning and shit, but like, and they still did radiation. That. Oh, radiation. Oh yeah, because that was her specialty, wasn't it? Radioactive isotopes.
Oh shit! Like I said, check back in 20 minutes. If you're still there, I'll come rape you guys. So yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
So yeah, give her 20
Fun.
minutes. That was.
Yeah, we've come a long way with pollution. It used to be bad. I can remember even as a little kid, the EPA was still relatively new then. But you know, I think it was in Georgia, Atlanta, maybe. I might be wrong. I think it was the Cuyahoga River. They woke up one morning and the fucking river was on fire. That's how polluted it was. It was so.
Oh, that happened here under the Pulaski Skyway. It was on fire for like 3 years.
Hey, red guy.
In the 70s, I think it was like 76 to 79 the year more. That the Pulaski Skyway, the river under it was on fire constantly for like 3 years. They couldn't get it to turn off because of all the chemicals. Yeah. And the smoke and the sky would constantly be changing colors and be different colors and shit from like the mixture of chemicals that were down there.
That's so pretty.
It was so pretty though. All the pinks and blues and purples mixing in the sky. It was beautiful.
Pollution have come a long way.
Pollution have come a long way. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Us used to have no pollution, but now us
it's crazy
have it.
To think that people are okay with that. You know what I'm saying? That people are like, yeah, we'll just throw these chemicals in that river. It's no problem. Like, you don't think there's something bad's gonna come out of that?
Dad joke of the day from Mark. Y'all know what country has the most air pollution? Madagascar. Sorry.
Madagascar.
sorry.
Grandpa joke Mark over here.
Yeah.
It's beyond dad jokes. That's a grandpa joke.
That might even be a great grandpa joke.
Oh, that's like 4 generations old. But yeah, lead and gas raised the birth defect, asthma birth defects in the nation. That's why United States has like one of the largest asthma populations above any other countries.
Wow. Yeah,
I remember my stepfather. He's from Peru, so when he came here and he was like, I don't understand why so many people have asthma here. Like nobody in Peru has asthma. It's like it's such a rare condition there, and it's like here it's like everybody has it. And it's like so many people have asthma, and it's like that's pollution for you.
Yeah, that's back in the day. Factories, they all set up next to a river because that's where they just dumped all their stuff.
Oh, yeah. New Jersey used to be hugely industrial. That's why
chemicals, garbage, whatever.
That's why we have the reputation for being a stinky state, is because of all the pollution. This used to be all industry, but it's starting to go down now. Well, and it was also swamps as well. So.
I hear blacks think rap is music because of lead exposure.
that and lead paint. I mean,
yeah,
white people's fault.
We used to have those commercials when I was a kid, and it would show like a toddler eating, like taking paint chips off the walls and eating it. And they're like, don't, watch your children. Don't let them eat paint chips. And like kids were dying from that when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. So they had to actually do like public service announcements about it and shit.
Yeah, when I rent.
Yeah, we've come so far.
Yeah. New Jersey used to be a good place to get rid of a bowdy. I would say New Jersey was, but I would say between New Jersey and New York, because lots of people got thrown in the Hudson with cement shoes. But yeah, there's a town next to me, Secaucus. It used to be a swamp. That was a good place to bury bodies, but now eventually it got all industrialized and it's all factories. But now it's like half town, half industry.
When they built the giant stadium, supposedly they dug up some bodies. Or that they built.
So, hope you guys are excited. We might have the lovely Leica joining us in about 15, 20 minutes.
Nice. And
if you guys want me to ask her any questions about the Flying Monkey podcast, maybe you can. Yeah,
where does that stand with the strike? I've been kind of out of the loop.
No, I think it's still there. They got a strike for something stupid.
Just got a strike for a video that was like
on that Dirty Harry video. That is anyone who watches that objectively would say that's not racist.
Oh yeah,
it's just having fun at the expense of Dirty Harry and 1970s racy humor. For God's sake.
I was actually doing that the other day. I showed you remember Spaceballs?
Oh yeah.
You remember that scene where they're combing the desert?
Oh yeah.
And the black guy has the Afro pick comb, giant Afro pick comb. He's picking it, and they're like, "What about you? Have you found anything?" He's like, "We ain't found shit." I showed that clip to her, and I was like, nowadays regressives would go nuts if this was in the movies, like.
Oh, I want to see a video of regressives watching Blazing Saddles.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Mel
Brooks.
Mel Brooks was great at that, doing like racial humor, but like in the but it wasn't racist, obviously, because he liked black people. He had black people in his movies all the time.
Springtime for Hitler in Germany.
Yeah, that movie's great. I haven't seen Blazing Saddles in a long time. I should watch that again. We should have a Mel Brooks movie day and go rabbit Mel Brooks movies.
I'm down.
Yeah, Spaceballs, Blazing Saddles. What was the other one with the Robins, the historical one? Oh, I can't remember the name of that. History of the World, Part 2. Is that it? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. I haven't seen that in forever.
Me neither. The Inquisition. The Inquisition. That movie's fucking awesome. Yeah, I used to love those movies when I was a kid. They would always be on TV. Oh, Young Frankenstein. That's a good one too, right?
Oh, another classic. That's Frankenstein.
It's Frankenstein. Oh, putting on the Ritz. Put on the Ritz. I love that movie. He sounded retarded. Yeah. That would be great to go through like all the Mel Brooks movies and pick out the points that people would get pissed about nowadays. I think all of them probably have something that people would get mad about now.
Yeah, I'm overdue for a Monty Python binge too.
Whoa, yeah, I haven't watched that in a while. Yeah, I haven't watched any Monty Python movie in a long time. I remember Holy Grail used to be like one of those movies I would watch over and over.
Oh my god, I love that movie.
When I was in high school, like I think it was like freshman year in high school, like I had already seen it. Like a few of my friends had already seen it, but we always had like those few friends who had never seen it, so we'd like watch it with them, and then you find another one, you're like, oh, you haven't seen it, you know, like any opportunity to watch it and show it to somebody who's like, yeah, let's do it. And we watch it so many times. There was also we used to always have on VHS, and Now for Something Completely Different. That was good too.
Now for Something Completely Different.
Yeah.
John Cleese. It's a classic.
Yeah, John Cleese is great. I did not know Terry Gilliam, who was a member of Monty Python. I didn't know he was American.
Yeah, he was the token American.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I thought he was like making an accent, you know, like I thought he was playing American, but I didn't realize he actually was American.
Right.
I was just watching a documentary about him recently, and I love his movies, Brazil, and fucking fantastic movie. And Time Bandits, that was one of my favorites.
Time Bandits, yes, that's a classic.
But yeah, I was watching a documentary with him. He was talking about when he moved to England, and he's like, now he denounced his U.S. citizenship, and he's basically a British citizen now.
Did you ever see the video of those guys, the Pythons, eulogizing Graham Chapman when he died?
No, I didn't see that.
It's very sad because Graham Chapman, you know, he played Brian in Life of Brian.
Yeah.
He died. I think he was only in his 30s, but he died of throat cancer.
Yeah.
And they all the Pythons eulogize him, and it's sad, but it's also hilarious. John Cleese eulogizing him in a Catholic church is quite hilarious.
Red guy. I always confuse Mel Brooks and Gene Wilder for no reason. Yeah, that's a weird two people to confuse. They don't look anything alike. So even now, years later, when anyone say Mel Brooks, even though I'm very familiar with he work, the image of Gene Wilder pop up. But even though, he did work with Gene Wilder a few times, so maybe.
Yeah.
He would. Yeah, you're thinking.
Oh my god!
Thinking of the actor in the films as opposed to the person making them. The same problem with done of Free Willy.
You guys hear about this Miss America eliminates swimsuit competition and won't judge contestants on physical appearance?
Yeah, I heard.
Joe Rogan took a screenshot of that, posted on Instagram, and put hashtag peak snowflake.
Okay.
Peak snowflake.
Can I
Seriously, what the fuck?
You can show that? Or?
It's on my phone, but I can pull up that article.
Or if you can.
Oh yeah, I can link it.
Or something, I'll do it.
Yeah, those people are saving the world one Nazi and one misogynist at a time.
Scares.
Oh God. Oh.
Yeah, those people are saving.
Sorry, guys.
I was about to tell Paul that something went wrong with this mic. I was like, oh no.
I put it in the chat. There it is.
The chat. Put it in the chat.
God, what is this, Dan?
How do you guys feel about the Starbucks sensitivity training that they closed?
Oh my God, it's retarded. That is just retarded. That's the most racist thing.
Wait, say that. Oh, the sensitivity training shit. Yeah.
Yes.
So let me just let's get this straight here. Miss America eliminates swimsuit competition and won't judge contestants on physical appearance. So, are they not going to call it a beauty pageant anymore?
That's exactly what I thought, Al.
Yeah,
I'm gonna link you the actual article.
That's nuts. Look at that.
It is what it is. I mean, why do you have to go nuts about it?
Because some people are not secure and they need everybody else to fucking, coddle them.
Well,
because of the
sports shouldn't be about ability.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a fucking beauty pageant, for fuck's sake.
I think sports are fat shaming, and we should allow fat people to play in sports, and it shouldn't be about how fast you can run. It shouldn't be about how fast you can make it to the base.
Here's my opinion on that. I think you should allow one fat person to play, because that would be a great game to watch.
And every time you do it, you got to play the Benny Hill theme song when they're up.
Just one at a time in the
NBA. Great. Oh, they're like fucking waddling their way to the base.
Oh my God.
The guy follows him with a tuba.
Yeah, with the tuba.
I posted you the article if you want to read it. So they're getting rid of the swimsuit competition. What the fuck?
So they're still judging by looks. They're just not going to judge by looks while wearing a swimsuit, which is kind of just retarded.
So they will scrap the famed swimsuit competition. Instead, the organization said in a new release, each candidate will participate in a live interactive session with the judges, where she will highlight her achievements and goals in life and how she will use her talents, passion, and ambition to perform the job of Miss America. What is the job of Miss America? Isn't it just her job to be hot?
All you do is all you do is sit in the backseat of a car during parades and wave. That's basically your job. But don't they already do that? Don't they already have a questions period where they ask you a question, answer it? And they're usually really dumb and suck at these questions. It's not about smarts.
Yeah, they could have got rid of the Q&A session and kept the swimsuits.
These changes come on the heels of a major shakeup of the Miss America board. In December, Chief Executive Sam Haskell and Board Chairman Lynn Wiedner stepped down after a report by HuffPost. Is this a Huffington Post article? And they're like,
no, it's Washington Post.
Washington Post. Okay, so they're not huffing and puffing.
Yeah,
we are no longer a pageant. Miss America will represent a new generation of female leaders focused on scholarship, social impact, talent, and empowerment. I hate that word now.
Let me see. Hold on. They stepped down after a report revealed disparaging emails sent by pageant leaders and staffers about former contestants using crude language. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, so what?
First off, that wasn't supposed to be public. Those were private emails. So who gives a shit what people are sending in private emails?
Sure. Well, there's a lot of stage moms out there who are going to be awful bummed out.
That stage moms.
Yeah, you have those stage moms.
The former Fox News anchor who won Miss America 1989 was named the organization's new chairperson. Whatever. We are no longer a pageant. I guess they're not calling it a pageant.
Competition. We are now. Isn't that what the fucking point is anyway?
I got an idea. Instead of a swimsuit competition, what they should do is they should have them fight each other. Whoever's still standing at the end will be the one will be crowned Miss America. I think that's a great replacement for swimsuits. All right,
got to go out with Alf again.
Fuck that shit. Yeah, of course. If you're not gonna judge it on that, and you want to judge it on something else, on competition, then fucking have them fight each other. Make them race around the block or something. Hey guys, I'm back. What's up? I think you know what's gonna happen now though, because there's no swimsuit part. Less people are gonna watch.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, their whole demographic is just shifted with that one decision.
Yeah. It's a bunch of dudes.
That was the entire purpose.
Yeah, to watch beautiful girls in bikinis. Now they're not going to watch anymore. Yeah. Oh well. Guess what? The end of beauty pageants is coming. I always disliked beauty pageants anyway. I think they're boring and useless. I really don't give a shit. I never cared about them. My mom loved them. My mom would be like, "Oh, I want to see." I was like, "Who cares? Like, who cares who's the most beautiful?"
Bikinis will be next. They'll go after bikinis on the beach because they body shame other people.
Mm. No more two-piece suits.
That's
You gotta
so
wear
gay.
one piece. They did. Oh no, I was gonna say, don't they do that in other countries? But I can't think of any. I'm sure there is though. Well, I guess on like Muslim countries, I guess in the beach they can't wear bikinis.
Yeah, it's like those old-timey pictures from the 30s. Their swimming outfits were literally outfits, like ankle to wrist, even with a hat.
Do you know what came before that?
I don't. I would imagine skinny dipping.
No, they used to have wheeled carriages that would have like open space at the bottom, and you would wheel it into the water at the beach so that you can bathe in the water in private, and people wouldn't see each other, bathing in the beach. You'd be inside this wheeled carriage. Yeah, I was just watching something on that recently, and that was like in the late 1800s.
Human beings are one messed up animal.
It's so weird, right? Man? So weird.
We are strange.
We can't watch each other get wet, so we have to stay in these carriages that you wheel into the water so that until it's like waist high on you. Sit in your carriage in waist high water. So weird. But that was mostly because they didn't have running water back then, so people went to the beach to bathe, basically. So you'd bathe in your little carriage. And then they would have a woman section and a man section. So all the women would be in carriages on one side of the beach and the men in their carriages on the right side of the beach. What is this? Dan is showing me here.
I saw Anthony Cumia. He looks like
I don't know who Anthony Cumia is.
Oh, he's funny. He's a comedian of sorts.
I probably do. I just don't know his name. Probably.
He has his own podcast.
Is that the dude that does the podcast with his wife?
No, that's Tom
Okay.
Segura.
Oh yeah, that is Tom Segura. You're right.
Tom Segura and Christina Pajitsky. Yeah.
Uncle Mingle. What is this? Oh, this is pretty good. Jim Norton's show. I didn't even know Jim Norton had a show.
Funny.
When did he have a show?
I don't know. Opie and Anthony.
What?
That was the original show. Anthony Cumia was on Opie and Anthony.
Yeah, we used to watch Opie. Oh, well, Opie and Anthony was a New York radio show.
Yeah, so that's Anthony Cumia.
Oh, gotcha. I didn't know his last name. I just always knew them as Opie and Anthony. I didn't know their last names. That always happens. Patrice O'Neill used to always be on that, and I met him right before he died. It's strange. I tend to meet. It's strange. I tend to meet people right before they die.
Yeah,
kind of strange. It's happened to me a couple of times. It hasn't just happened once, like maybe 3 or 4 times.
I'll have to remember that if we meet up in the city.
Yeah. Well, you're not a celebrity, so you're all right.
That's right.
Or at least maybe not celebrities, but entertainers, I would say. Some of them weren't famous. Patrice was amazing. Yeah, Patrice is one of my favorites. Yeah. It's really cool because he's from where I live. So I talked to him about that. I was like, "Oh shit, you're from Jersey City." I was like, "Awesome."
Who knew Maine?
Yeah, I met Guitar Wolf. It was this band from Japan, and the bassist was asking me if I can get him coke. I couldn't at the time. It was in Hoboken. I was like, "Nah, sorry, man. It's too late. I don't know anybody at this time." 3 days later, I think I was the last show on their tour, and 3 days later, I read that he went home and had a heart attack in his sleep and died in his bed. I'm thinking he probably ended up getting coke that night, and that's probably what happened. Might have done way too much.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's the cocaine for you.
Yep.
I don't know how people do that shit.
He probably partied way too much on that tour. It gave his heart too much trouble. It's a lot to do with mixing stuff. When you party a lot on tour like that, you'll do whatever you get in each town you do. So you're getting coke one night and probably getting Xanax another night or something like that,
Yeah, anything they can get their hands on.
Yeah, speedballs another night, and it's like, oh shit. Like the combination and nonstop doing it just fucks you up. Gets your heart weak. they mix that with alcohol or something, right?
And you end up like Duff, the bass player from Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, true. Yeah, everybody from Guns N' Roses is pretty fucked up, right?
Yeah, he seems to be the only one that pulls out of it, though. Has pulled out of it, though.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't drink anymore. He's actually written a book. He did a film. Well, it was a video type film where he reads excerpts from his book while he plays acoustically with musicians behind him, basically the music from Appetite for Destruction. And it's actually quite good. I think there's clips of it on YouTube. But it's just him reading, you know, excerpts from his book about Guns N' Roses and addiction and what he went through.
The one that's really fucked up is Steven Adler. He looks fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't come out of that all right. His face is all worn out, looking like chewed bubblegum.
Chewed bubblegum.
So happens when you live that party lifestyle. You age fast.
Yeah, and then you get the Rolling Stones, who are touring again this year.
Live fast, die young, right?
Yeah, unless you're the Rolling Stones.
The Rolling Stones.
Who lived fast and lived long.
Still living fast, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, they never stopped living fast, and they're still alive.
Yeah, I think Paul McCartney's touring this year, too.
Uh-oh.
He's pushing 80 now.
Dan is fighting with this zero gravity motherfucker. Who's pushing 80? Wait, I'm sorry.
Paul McCartney?
Yeah, he's getting old.
Is he really 80?
Yeah.
Well, he's pushing. He's getting close. I think he's like 76, 77.
Just to be clear, Paul McCartney died, and you mean the Paul McCartney impersonator is...
Right, Fall McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
Fake Paul.
fake Paul is...
Yeah, they said it was 64. He supposedly died in that car wreck.
Yeah, I think it was 67, huh?
Yeah, I'm not even sure. But man,
Yeah,
there's some people who are passionate about...
Oh, yeah.
They're fired up.
I went into a hole of that for like a good month where I was watching all these different videos on it for a long time. And there really is tons of fucking videos on it.
I had a chat going back and forth in a chat a long time ago on a video, and a guy who was convinced that Paul McCartney died.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, and the moon landing was fake. And he said, what are you, a fucking idiot? The moon landing wasn't fake.
So you're an idiot for saying that. He's not an idiot.
Moron.
And they got an impersonator. Oh, God.
Yeah, some guy who won a look-alike contest. They gave him a little surgery to look more. Then they taught him how to play bass left-handed and write brilliant music.
Yeah, right. And then he went on to form Wings.
Yeah.
With his knowledge of right-hand knowledge of playing a left-handed bass. Yeah, right. I love how they got into like the intricacies of the little clues the Beatles put in their records and stuff.
It's funny. You listen to the interview with John and Paul, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we were onto it. We were playing it up. It sold a lot of records."
Yeah. They're like, look at the cover to what's the one where they're on Abbey Road? What's the name of that album?
Yeah, Abbey Road, and the cover of Sgt. Pepper was supposedly loaded with.
And but that on Abbey Road they had was it John Lennon's Barefoot. So like, oh yeah, that has to do with Irish funerals or something like that. It's like, no, maybe he's just a hippie and didn't want to wear shoes. How about that?
One's dressed like a grave digger. One's like a chaplain.
Which is really not dressed like a grave digger. That's a stretch. But yeah, they do say that. They're like, look, he's dressed like a grave digger. Like, yeah, like these were the clues they decided to leave to tell you.
And Paul's the only one out of step. Everyone else is in step. So.
Oh yeah. They're all like taking a step with their left foot, but he's the only one taking a step with his right foot or something. So, these people, they just make shit up, man. It's crazy. Yeah, Sgt. Pepper's another one. That album is loaded because there's like so much shit on the cover. You know, it's like a huge collage. So there's so much shit for people to pick out and be like, look at the flowers in front of them. That's totally a funeral arrangement. You know, like, oh, there's a coffin on this fucking record cover. It's like, so.
Yeah, and that's the one you supposedly play. I think it's one of them backwards, and it says Paul is dead. John singing.
Oh yeah, that was what song is that? Revolution?
It might be Revolution.
Yeah, I think it is. If you play, I think it was like Revolution Part 2 or whatever. If you play it backwards, it says Paul is dead on it. Like, yeah, that just goes back to the old like heavy metal albums in the 80s when they used to say that it would have satanic fucking things if you played it backwards.
Yeah, worship the devil.
Yeah, worship the devil. No, it just says yes. Oh
my god.
So ridiculous. Sgt. Pepper. I'm gonna look up the screenshot the album cover. There's so much shit on this, so you can go on for days making bullshit up about it.
I remember seeing an interview with McCartney talking about just getting the rights from all of those people that they have in the background just to use their image in that photo was a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
Months and months and months because they had to get each of those people or their estate, if they were dead, to sign off on them using their picture on the album cover.
Yeah, that's the album cover. I see. Like the way they wrote Beatles.
Yeah, in flowers.
Yeah, in flowers. They're like, oh, that's a funeral arrangement. Blah, blah, blah.
And the yellow flowers are supposed to be Paul's bass.
Oh, yeah, because you can see they have like the stems going across, so it looks like strings. Yeah, so it's supposed to be Paul's bass saying, signifying that this is his funeral.
And someone else saying, because apparently the guy standing right behind McCartney was a psychic or something, and because he's holding his hand over McCartney's head, that's like an Indian symbol for death or something like that.
These people go deep.
They dig and dig and dig.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh man, so ridiculous. But it's fun. I like these crazy conspiracy shit. It's just fun.
Mm.
That one was one of my favorites for a while, and I would really dig into it. Laugh at these people, watch interviews with people, and then they show you like interviews and try to say like, oh look, this part's off, and Paul McCartney doesn't act this way, and you're like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, his teeth are different.
Yeah, his teeth are different. That's one of the things they point out too.
Yeah, well, he broke one of his front teeth when they were doing Rubber Soul, I think. So he had some dental work around that time.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, Rubber Soul, that's a good album.
Oh, that's one of the best.
Yeah, I like that one. The Hard Day's Night will always be my favorite album.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love that fucking album.
My favorite is the White Album.
Night. Yeah, White Album is really good too. I like older poppy Beatles more than later hippie Beatles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that poppy stuff.
Beatles.
Yeah. With the I wanna hold your hand.
Did you see The Legend of Dewey Cox?
No. Oh yeah, no, I did. I wasn't sure what you were saying, but it was at first, and then
Walk Hard.
In my mind. Yeah, Walk Hard. Walk Hard. Yeah, I haven't seen that in a while though. That's a good one.
The Johnny Cash one?
Well, not the Johnny Cash parody one.
The parody, right?
John C. Reilly, yeah.
Yeah, that was funny too. But that actual movie was really good. Walk the Line or whatever it was
Walk
called.
the Line, yeah, it was a great movie.
It was a really good movie.
And Reese Witherspoon.
I was so impressed with her. I didn't know they could sing. They did so good.
Yeah, they did. They actually did it themselves. Yeah, the singing. Really good stuff. I want everybody here to know that. Hold on, let's screen share. I want everyone here to know the Preacher comes back June 24th. You get excited. The DOG.
What?
Huh?
Preacher. Best show on TV. We'll start watching it. Third season's coming on the 24th. June 24th. I see the dog guy right here. Dog man. Yeah, but Preacher is awesome. Fantastic show. Anybody watch it in the chat? I know Jay watches it, but Jay's not here right now.
No.
No. So I have nobody to talk about it with. Yeah. Oh, Dan watches it actually. Oh, Sean does too. Oh yeah. I've actually talked to Sean about it before.
So what is this show about?
I'll try to squeeze it into a short synopsis. There's this guy, his name's Jesse Custer. He's a preacher at a small congregation in the middle of like a small town in Texas. And all of a sudden some power comes and possesses him, and it ends up giving him the power of what they call the word of God. And like basically whatever he says when he uses it, people have to obey that. So if he tells you to eat your gun, you're going to try to eat your gun, basically.
Yeah.
You know? So that's basically what happens. And he's kind of he's kind of a disillusioned dude. He's an alcoholic, and everybody in his town does shitty things, and they all confess it to him. So like he hates being a preacher, basically. And he basically feels like God's abandoned everyone. So he tries to contact an angel, and force him to let him talk to God. But then he finds out God has abandoned heaven, abandoned people, and he's hiding somewhere on Earth. So that's basically the show, is him trying to find God on Earth. And then there's a whole bunch of people after him. There's a secret society of people who are preserving the bloodline of Jesus after him. There's some of the angels are after him. There's demons after him. There's a character called the Saint of Killers, and he's basically like the angel of death, but he's like a cowboy and shit. He's after him. It's like just everybody's after him. And then it's him. The main characters is him, his best friend, who's an Irish vampire who he meets at the beginning, and his ex-girlfriend, who's like this tough badass bitch that he used to like rob banks with and shit before he became a preacher. That's basically the show. It's on the 3rd season now. Great fucking show.
Is it on Netflix?
It's on AMC. But I don't think they have I don't know if AMC's put the first 2 seasons on Netflix yet. But we could watch it. I mean, you could probably watch it, stream it from like 1 to 3 movies or something.
Okay, maybe. Yeah, I need to finish some other shows. I have to watch some more House still.
Yeah, there's no way you
Always Sunny.
Come on. I was gonna say there's no way you would catch up before the season started anyway, because it starts in like 2-3 weeks. They're hour-long episodes, so there's no way you'd have to like do nothing to watch. My phone won't open the link. It just keeps opening the Hangout app and then not doing anything. You have any answer for that?
No, because when I try and open it on my phone, on my iPhone, it gives me a really hard time, and it just totally crashes the app. So Google Hangouts is going through some shit right now. I don't know.
Oh, no Leica then, I guess.
I could just suggest to tell her. Why doesn't she use a computer? Is she out?
I'm gonna ask her. You can't try on your computer? I bet you have 0 credibility. Why don't you suck my dick? I should suck my dick. That guy was so drunk.
Oh my god, that guy. I couldn't believe that. That was a fucking retarded stream.
Hey, you guys seen I'm Not There? I don't know what that is, red guy. What is I'm Not There?
Is it a horror movie?
I don't know. I never even heard of it. Preacher. Oh, I'm so excited. There's a lot of good shit coming. We got Preacher coming. I got Ant-Man versus Wasp. Ant-Man versus Wasp. Ant-Man and Wasp. Got E3's coming up. Lots of good shit. It's an exciting time.
When is the next Avengers coming out? Next year?
Yep. The exact same month as this one, but next year.
Okay.
Did you see Solo yet?
No, I have not. I started watching a bootleg of it, but it was just a bad copy. And like 20 minutes in, I was like, all right, no, I'm not gonna watch this. It's pretty shitty. New York Times calls Preacher offensive. And that's what they're using to promote their show. That's great. That's a great quote to take and promote your show with. Now I got to sit outside to talk at this time. Boyfriend is in bed. Oh.
Aww. Gay, but whatever, I guess.
Maybe there's no. I can't call her from here, right? From the Hangouts that I'm doing now.
It'll just send her a link, I think. You can try and add her by email address and see what that does. I feel like ordering pizza today. Pizza. Pizza Hut keeps sending me fucking coupons and deals and shit. I'm like, stop! I need to unsubscribe from that shit. Driving me crazy. Every week it's like, hey, buy one pizza, get the next one for $5. I'm like, oh, get out of here. Stop it with your deals.
If anybody in the chat knows how to join Google Hangouts on your phone, like or like you can send an invite to her email Eddie. Yeah, that's what I was saying, but does that work on a phone? Dan, have you come on here on the phone, or is it giving you trouble if you just click the link? Because she's saying she's clicking the link and the app opens up, but it doesn't do anything. So I don't know if that's an issue of like maybe on phones you can't just click the link. Maybe.
Well, you should be able to, and it generally should work. But I don't know what Google Hangouts is doing because I had a problem with it too.
Yeah.
Like I can't join from my phone lately. I can join from my Android, which I think she has. If she goes to the Google Hangouts app, she might actually see this call in her list of messages now that you've sent her the link and she's clicked it. So if she wants to go in there into her Google Hangouts and click on the conversation, if it's there, it'll say Alf and Paul and Aimee, and then it'll say ongoing call when she gets into the chat window, and she can just click that and try and get in. That's provided it's appeared in her list, though.
That's a lot of shit.
Well, you asked. I don't know.
Aimee, well, she can go on Google Hangouts and then look at calls, right?
Yeah, tell her to check
Aimee
her messages in Google
said,
Hangouts.
Said, you can try to go on Google Hangouts. She did do a stream with me before, so she should have me on Google Hangouts. Right?
Yeah, but she did it from her computer. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, but she can't use her computer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see where it's. All that anyway. It's a lot of trouble. Oh.
That's a Dan.
That's not a Leica. That's a finger. Dan is fingering us.
I guess he's trying to show off right now that it works for him. Good for you, Dan.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, his dancing guy.
Yeah, that's that's from Airplane.
Is that him? Is that him making noise?
He's like rustling, but I hear us live streaming in the background.
He's just, you know what? It's his like goal to be background noise for a little amount of time every day now. Ever since you and Jay yesterday, remember? Remember we thought it was Jay who was making the noises? It was actually Dan the whole time.
Not to, oh God.
That was so funny. Oh my God. Fucking Dan.
Staying alive.
Good song.
Yeah, no.
I love that song. Fuck off.
You remember the White Clef one?
No.
No, you don't remember the White Clef version of that song?
No.
Oh my God, it was on his first album.
You know Wyclef Jean sang Cream, right?
Oh yeah. That was funny. Just trying to make it sound like she was knowledgeable on things. I know what it is. It's Wyclef Jean. Like, no, it's not.
Oh my God.
Wu-Tang, get the fuck out of here.
That's exactly what I said.
Wu-Tang with Wyclef.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
It's a Wyclef Jean song. Oh, fuck off. Can't even believe that. How embarrassing.
Did you see Solo, Paul?
Yes, I did.
Did you enjoy it?
It was all right.
It was all right.
Yeah.
Personally, I didn't need a Han Solo movie, and I didn't really care for one, so I was never really excited to see it.
Yeah.
I just don't see the point. We pretty much know what we needed to know about Han Solo from the movies already. Didn't really need to know any more about him.
I'm kind of Star Warsed out, even as big a fan as I was. Yeah.
I would prefer if they made movies outside of the stuff that's going on that we already know. Like, you know, it's a whole galaxy. Go somewhere else in the galaxy. Let's see what's going on the other side of the galaxy, maybe 1,000 years ago or something, you know? We don't need to stay within the same storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's getting boring.
Yeah,
that's what I liked about the books and the comic books and stuff. They would venture outside of the main.
Yeah, the side stories. Yeah. I just felt they ruined Luke Skywalker in the last.
Really, I liked Skywalker in the last one.
I just thought he was wimpy.
No way. He projected himself across the galaxy. That shit ain't wimpy. That's some powerful ass shit. Although I would have liked to have seen him physically beat the shit out of people, but I was good with that. Yeah, a lot of people are upset about Leia in space pulling herself back into the ship, and I thought that was awesome. I was super pumped about it. Let's see what they do with the last movie, though, if it can be a saving grace, because a lot of people, they lost a lot of people on that second movie.
Yeah, he just ripped apart the entire plot line.
Yeah, that was a problem with studio, man. They picked somebody else to write it, and they let him write whatever he wanted, and it ended up totally destroying what the first movie had laid out.
Yeah, I think they were trying to stick to the formula of like giving the middle movie to a different director. I mean, they did that with Empire, and that's considered to be, you know.
Yeah, that's a lot of people's favorite movie.
Yeah.
I always like The New Hope the best. I like the beginning. No ongoing calls, just old conversation. I'll get Chris to fix it tomorrow. This is what we feed him for. That's like I said.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I just need to go pee-pees.
Go pee-pees.
Uh-huh.
Why is Dan comes in here and he doesn't say shit? What the fuck, Dan? Talk about some boy pussy or something, Dan.
Yeah, it was nice having him here, though.
It was nice having him here and looking at this airplane gif. The part that always made me laugh about airplane, and to this day I still say it all the time when people don't drink properly, is I have a drinking problem. You know, that he keeps pouring the drink into his forehead and shit. And that's his drinking problem. Oh, he left. What a dick.
Yeah. I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue.
Yeah. I love Return of the Jedi, that metal bikini. Return of the Jedi was good too. Yeah. I think all three movies of the originals were great. It came in just the right time. A lot of people diss Return of the Jedi though, with the Ewoks and stuff like that. And I love that shit. I don't know why people didn't like the Ewoks. I thought the Ewoks were awesome. I used to want to dress up as Wicket when I was a kid.
Yeah. I like those speeder bikes, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah,
I know I wanted one of those.
Yeah, those were awesome. I think the original plot called for them to be Wookiees. It was supposed to be the Wookiee planet. Something like that. And then they had to change it because it was like, I think it was a little too much work to make a bunch of Wookiee outfits, like so many. It was a lot easier to do smaller versions of that. Return of the Jedi is the worst of the original trilogy. Yeah, maybe, but I don't really care about which one's the worst. They're all still fantastic. Yeah. So it doesn't really make it. I probably agree that to me it goes from best to worst in that order for me, from 4, 5, and 6. But they're all great and they all go together so well. As opposed to like the prequels, which was bad, worse, and then good, like 1, 2, and 3. But I still enjoy the prequels. I just really don't like the second one because it's just drags so much in the middle. Like they just, oh, there he goes. He's wearing his mask.
Yeah.
Look at that. He looks evil. Oh, back to the fucking disco dancing, dude. Oh, god damn it.
What I missed? Oh, look, Dan's giving us a tour.
Yeah, of his workshop. That's cool. Look at all those hanging guitars.
Look how nice it is.
Yeah, it is nice. You got chairs on top of desks for some reason. It's so weird.
This reminds me of Praggy Mike. Anybody else?
It does. I'm just waiting to see like a little kid tied up and gagged in the corner or something like that. Or under a desk.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, Dan. He's like, no kids here. There's no tied up boy pussies here. Only consensual boy pussy. All right. Alf Benny, Leia in space is the stupidest thing ever. The Force is powerful, sure, but stretch it to fear. Oh, why did you delete that? I was trying to read that. Because it's Praggy. No, it's not the stupidest thing ever. It's actually super awesome. But stretch it too far from reality. People, why is that stretched too far from reality? I don't understand. You can jump like 30 feet using the Force, but you can't move through space like 10 feet to go back inside a fucking ship. Well, that makes no sense to me.
I forgot my charger. I'll be right back.
There had to be a sense of realism. Yeah, that I don't understand what's not realistic. You can last a couple seconds in space. You don't die instantly in space. That's a huge. I don't know if that's what he's thinking, but that would be a huge misconception if you thought that you would die instantly from floating in space. You actually last like I think it was like 27 to 30 seconds or something like that. You can survive in space. Before, and you don't even die from most things that you think you would. The first thing that happens is all your liquids start freezing and also escaping your body, and that's what mostly kills you first. Before you depressurize and all that shit.
Sounds like a bad way to go to me.
Yeah. Every liquid in your eyes. The first thing that happens, the liquids in your eyes start drifting.
Boil, basically.
Yeah, they start bubbling, and they also drift away from your eyes, so your eyes start drying out and freezing like super fast. That's like the first things that happen. But in general, like I said, the same thing happens in Guardians of the Galaxy. So, and he survives about a few seconds. So nobody says that part's stupid. Funny enough, just because it's Star Wars and people hated that movie, they want to bitch about that scene. But it happens in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and nobody bitches about that. Still better than Force Awakens. Which one? The second one? Nah, I thought Force Awakens was better than the second one. I'm not against The Last Jedi. I thought it was good. It did have its problems, and there were parts of it that shouldn't be there. But there are still some really good parts in that movie that I really enjoyed, especially in the sake of like filmmaking. That one scene where the lady warps through uses the warp speed to go through the Star Cruiser. That scene was filmed so great and presented fantastically.
That was great.
I was in awe in the theater. I was sitting there like my heart was fucking stopped for a second and shit. I was like, oh, like holy shit, that was probably one of the greatest things I've ever seen in film in the last like 5 years.
Lance said it's horrible. You are
I want
wrong.
my Vegemite back. No, I'm not wrong, Lance. You're just a stickler. I think people overly dislike it because of some of the political shit going on with it. That's not even the stuff that bothered me about the movie. A lot of people would be like, "Oh, yeah, the chick with the green hair. What's this Asian chick doing there?" And that stuff doesn't bother me at all. I don't see what's the
even Alex
deal
said
about that.
you're wrong. Hi,
Yeah,
Alex.
yeah, but Alex also doesn't like Marvel movies and thinks DC movies are good. So,
so if I got a question for you now that I know you love Ewoks, would you eat an Ewok?
Oh, for sure, definitely.
Nice.
I might have to. If I was at the Battle of Endor, I probably would have been picking up dead Ewoks off the ground.
Fire up the grill.
Fight me, Alex. You don't want to fight me. That's a big mistake on your part.
I mean, an apple.
Yeah, but Ewoks are cool. But it's the same thing. Like every Star Wars comes out, and people think of the original Star Wars fondly, but I mean, a lot of those people are people who grew up with Star Wars already out. But if you grew up in like our era, I was still a kid, but if you grew up in the era while it was coming out, people were bitching about those movies. Yeah, the people were bitching about Return of the Jedi big time.
Yeah.
A lot of people had problems with that movie when it came out.
Yep.
And I will say, especially with the Ewoks, that was something that people really didn't like for some reason. I don't know why. I guess it was too kiddish, but I mean, that's always kind of been the point of Star Wars, right? It's supposed to be for the whole family. I don't bitch about little kid stuff in Star Wars. I think it makes sense for that to be in there. Just like Jar Jar Binks, a lot of people didn't like him. I didn't love Jar Jar Binks, but I wasn't bothered by him either. I thought it was there
Would
for
you eat
kids.
Jar Jar?
Oh, for sure. Paul, I'll eat any meat, right? I'll eat humans.
I think you could have Jar Jar sushi style too.
Yeah, probably. He is
fish.
Somewhat aquatic, right?
Yeah.
Sushi style. You guys are gross.
Yeah.
Why, you don't like sushi?
Me so hungry.
Me so hungry. Frank Oz loves Jar Jar. Yeah, I can see why. He's a kid-friendly character. It's not a problem. I don't mind kid-friendly stuff in Star Wars. I think kid-friendly stuff should be in Star Wars in general. That's what
I was a little kid when I
that's what George Lucas wanted out of Star Wars. He wanted it to be he wanted to be a modern Flash Gordon for kids to grow up these days with a Flash Gordon character as he had grown up with Flash Gordon when he was growing up. Jar Jar was a stoner. If you eat him, you'd be blazed. Yeah, probably. I saw Solo. It's better than I thought. Yeah, I'm sure I'll like it more than what people are saying, because people are really digging into that movie and saying it's garbage and this and that. And I really doubt it's garbage. I'm pretty sure it's a fun movie. In the end, I just think it was an unnecessary movie. I don't think we needed a Han Solo movie. I think we could have gone on to something else, something completely different. Like I said.
Yeah, Disney's gonna ride the hell out of this horse.
Oh yeah, I think the Star Wars fatigue isn't really. I don't think it's gonna come from. Well, it'll be part of it, but I don't think it's really because of the frequency of the movies. I think it's gonna be more because they're sticking to the same stuff. Like Rogue One. That had to do with A New Hope. You know what I'm saying, with that story.
Right.
Han Solo obviously is the prequel of Han Solo's story before then. It's like, let's get the fuck out of that period, that time period. Let's go to totally different characters, totally different stories, and totally different aliens and other areas. We'll still have the Force. They could still be bounty hunters, but we don't need to have all the same characters or a tie back to the same story of the Empire. There's actually a really cool comic book series that Dark Horse did, and it was the story of the Jedi versus the Sith. It was like 1,000 years before the prequels. And it was a story of how the Sith came about making their rule of two, how there's only two Sith. Right. And at the time, there was like an army of Sith, and there was a bunch of Sith, and an army of Jedi, and then they had a battle, and then they ended up losing. In the end, the Sith almost won against the Jedi, but they ended up losing because of in-house fighting, because they wanted, one. Obviously, they're all evil and they're all powerful, so they all want to be in charge of each other. That's what ended up fighting, causing them to lose. So the last two survivors decided to create the rule of two, and there would only be a leader and an apprentice, and the Sith would stay like that for 1,000 years. But that was a really cool story, and it even followed. The story didn't even follow from like the major characters. They followed the story of this young kid who was being drafted into the war by the Jedi, and he was just a little kid who just started using the Force. He didn't know what to do. And it was just him observing the stuff and trying to fight in this war without much experience. It was a pretty cool story. Very well told.
Yeah, it would be nice if they left the original storyline for a while.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just there's so much backstory and so much like comic books and books that you can dig into to find great stories that have nothing to do with that time period. That you can go on forever and just show really good stories. But no, they want to feed off of it. That's what it is. They're afraid. That's the problem with studios and movies, is they want to play it safe every time, Like, oh, we can't make a Star Wars movie that has none of the characters from Star Wars, then nobody will come see it. It's like, nah, people will come see anything as long as the story's told well, and it's entertaining. You don't have to worry about that. Like what, they wanted to do Boba Fett next? It's like, oh God. Like, still sticking to the same characters in the same time periods.
Yeah.
And they also wanted to do an Obi-Wan. We had 4 movies with Obi-Wan in it. Like, do we need another one? Like, really?
Yeah, I think that one's in the works.
Yeah. It's like, why? Like, I don't get it. Just makes no sense. Is Aimee sleeping yet? Yeah, she fell asleep like 20 minutes ago.
I hear.
Actually, I'm going to grab some water. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So, I mean, did you say they're going to try delivery again tonight?
Well, that's what they said, but we'll see what happens. I mean, she said she's going to page the driver, so that's good. Did I tell you? No, of course I haven't told you, because I haven't got to talk to you in a long time. I have a couple people right now who I'm just in the middle of setting something up with for Aimee and Chell, so nice. I let them know I'm getting a new computer in the next couple days, so we can either wait, or if you guys want to do it like in the next day, that's fine too. It'll be interesting. I think one of them does not want to do a live stream, and one of them asked about the live stream. So it'd be cool to have a first like live streaming episode.
The ones you don't do as a live stream will be a video that you post later, though.
I don't know about that, because it's more of a privacy thing, right? Right. So like, if the charge is $40 an hour for live stream, $50 without. I will ask them if it's okay, because I don't want to hit record on something where
sure,
just wants it to be a private thing, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see how that goes. I will ask though. I'll say, yo, can I OBS it? Do you mind if I put it on later as like a video? Or if I can just have one for myself as a copy anyway? Like, is that going to be cool? Because it'd be good for me too, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be very strange, like dealing with people you don't know are going to have like anxiety and stuff. And if I'm doing other shit just in life in general, I might forget who it is. So I can always have something to refer back to.
Right.
To remember and stuff. Yeah.
I bet you're going to get some interesting characters showing up when you do that.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same. Or you know what? It might get weird if people are just like paying to hang out too. Not that that's a bad thing for me. I'm cool with that. But
yeah, hell.
Yeah.
All welcome.
Yeah. In terms of right, exactly. It's like I don't know you. I'm not obligated to spend my time with you. I'd rather spend my time with my friends. But if you want someone to chill with, I don't mind. If you want to pay me $40 an hour for $50 an hour for that.
Thank you. Are you talking about me? I know you're not obligated.
I'm always talking about you.
I didn't know you felt that way about me.
Well, I mean, I've just been keeping a tab, right, under the radar. So one of these days I'm gonna be like, Alfie, you owe me $37,000.
Oh shit! Yo, I don't need no fucking Aimee. In fact, you need some Alfie and chill. Who hasn't gotten laid in a year? What's going on?
Yeah. Yeah, putting on your camera off or like putting your camera on or not is kind of their own option.
Yeah.
If it's a private chat, though, I will make them. I will ask them to.
I think that would be a big step for those who are socially awkward to, come out of their shell enough to do that.
Yeah, well, one of the guys, that's the thing, right? You don't want to push people to do shit they're not comfortable with. I don't think anybody's going to pay $40 so they can, like, do some stupid shit.
Right.
And I can end the call at any point. So if they're doing some stupid shit and they think they can just, like, fuck around and waste my time, I'm going to keep their money and I'm going to end the call and they can go fuck themselves.
They can go fuck themselves.
You may have a troll or two show up too.
That's what I'm saying, right? But that's why you have to pay the money before the conversation starts. I have to confirm I've received it in my PayPal account before that conversation takes place. Yeah, because I'm not like wherever I can eliminate risk for stupid shit happening or people just running off and shit. Like I'm gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that has to be a thing where it's like you're allowed to terminate the conversation at any point and still keep the money.
No refund.
Yeah, no refund policy. At all. If you're gonna be stupid, fuck you. That's a consequence. You know what I mean?
Of course, you're not there. The service isn't for you to be berated or made fun of or something like that. Somebody's just gonna come on and treat you like shit, and then you'd be like, well, the point is to help them, right? To get comfortable, and if they're not gonna try, then it's like, well, you're giving up on this conversation yourself. So,
but I mean, if you want to pay $40 to me an hour to make fun of me, that's pretty fucking funny. So
yeah, well, I mean,
good content.
If they do it in a funny way, then then it's worth it. But
yeah, they're just obnoxious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming people heard about it from Devin's channel, Sarah Jessica Carter, or mine. Who knows? Devin's directed people there, and not bad. No good.
I'm trying more to talk to you guys. I installed Rabbit. I miss you all. Aw, likey. She's saying she wants to try to hang out with us more. She got Rabbit now though, so now we can watch stuff with her.
Good. I need to watch Cowboy Bebop, don't I?
You've never seen Cowboy Bebop?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Alex made me that like little video with me dancing on stream to that song, the theme song of it.
It's a good show, but it also has no continuity. Like you can really watch all the episodes in any order you want, really.
Sean, if you want to pay me $40 just to come in and shit talk me, I won't even say anything. Might laugh. Yeah, you're welcome to do that. But that one, I'm definitely gonna put on Aimee and Jill.
Is it just me, or let me see? Put this screen share. Is this picture very odd to you?
Looks very awkward.
You're right. How awkward did this picture look?
Damn.
This guy's head looks like it was superimposed on there, right?
Yeah, disproportionate. charge.
Guys, it's Vulpix.
I think that would be what's his name.
So odd.
What's up, Ethan?
What's up, bro?
What's
How
up,
you doing?
bro? How's it going, bro? What are you doing with your life, bro?
Has your girlfriend broken up with you yet?
No,
No. Oh, good.
not,
good.
not yet. Not yet.
It's going well. Then.
What did I walk into?
Nothing. We were just looking at a really odd picture Lauren Seven posted that was really strange.
Where's
But
it at?
Oh, yeah, I'll show you again. Let me find it again here. Oh, there it is. And then screen share. Sorry, it's going kind of slow. There you go.
Who's that?
I don't know. It's some Russian guy she's doing a series on, I guess, but he looks very strange. Let me make it bigger.
He's got that garden gnome beard.
I guess that's as big as it gets. Oh, there you go. Yeah, the beard, and something about that beard makes his head look off, right? It looks like it's been superimposed on that body, like it doesn't match. Like the head's way too big for the body or something. And then she's standing there, so like with her arms straight down and her legs together. She just looks like she doesn't want to be near him. It's so odd, very strange picture. Like something out of a.
So she's pro-Russia, right?
I have no idea, to tell you the truth. No. Is she pro-Russia? I do not know. So tell us about the Mooney world.
Oh my God! I got into the they finally let me into the X Mooney group.
The X Mooney group?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's where all the X Moonies come and hang out.
Oh. It's like the people who got tired of the Mooney life, and they all get together and hang out.
They didn't let me in. They thought I was a spy.
Oh, did you just go into the ocean or something? You sound like you're underwater now. It's like he filled his bathtub and he's trying to drown himself on live stream talking to us.
So is that like a social group, or is there like an agenda? Or...
I don't know. They just post boring links about how cults affect your brain and stuff.
Well, that's good. At least it's people getting out of the cult mentality. That's always good. That was a good thing.
I don't know. It feels so weird looking back. I can't believe that I was a part of this thing.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So weird.
I always imagine that's how my brother feels, right? Like, after him and his wife left, I'm sure they look back and they're like, why did we join that cult? That's weird.
Yeah.
But it did shape their lives forever afterwards, I guess. They got a daughter out of it and all that stuff. And they got married because of it. So.
Yeah. It seemed pretty normal. It seemed okay, but it looks weird looking back. Like, how was I part of this thing?
Dude, this thing is now saying that my package has been delivered as of 4:57 p.m. Nobody came to my fucking door.
Check outside your door. Maybe they left it outside.
No, the thing is, it requires a signature because it's such a large and expensive package.
I would check anyway. Okay. that guy seems like he's not doing his job right.
You put it in your mailbox.
Fuck, man. I'm gonna call my.
Put it in your mailbox.
You're so stupid.
It's
just
like
shut the fuck up.
You find the box all crushed and folded inside your mailbox.
Fucking Ethan, just talking shit, saying shit. Whatever's in his brain, we know what it is because he just says it.
Did you guys see that somebody hacked the Buffalo Wild Wings Twitter account and was posting a bunch of like racist stuff and all that shit?
Really? Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you right now.
Well, I'd take that over having someone shit in my lobby, like Tim Hortons.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I'm not gonna read it, but I'll show it. You see, they even bashed Tariq Nasheed. They said, "Reminder that Tariq Nasheed is a racist coon." No, it's crazy. Reminder that Wendy's touches kids. Stupid nonsense. They're definitely British if they said nonsense though. Weird.
I don't know what these fucking people are doing at all.
What happened? It's not out there?
I'm gonna go look. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, meanwhile, her neighbor is setting up his sweet new computer.
Yeah, imagine. Oh, shit. She's like, hey, check out this new computer I got. Fucking awesome.
Found these boxes in my driveway.
Yeah, I feel like Canada UPS is really bad or something. They called Tariq Nashida Kun. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty good. Maybe just bought a really expensive dildo, Aimee. Marina doesn't want to come on live streams with us.
Marino in the chat.
Is this on Aimee's channel or what?
No, this is my channel. You don't even know what channel it's on and you're coming on. At least ask and get some information before you come on live stream. How have you been, Ethan? Everything going good?
Yeah, it's going really good.
That's cool. You working? You working, Ethan? You got a job?
I'm working at a famous company.
At a famous company?
Yeah, one of the most famous in the world.
Is it Google?
No, it's like Google, but it's like it's well known like Google. But I can't dox it. I don't want to dox my job.
Oh, okay. So,
but I'm really good though.
So basically, it's Google, but not Google. But it's Google.
So how do you like working at Google?
It's super fun.
Yeah, that's cool though. As long as you make money and you're working.
Yeah, it's a corporate job though.
Yeah, that has its challenges.
Yeah, I can't do office work. I suck at that shit.
Really?
I'm too fidgety for that shit. I get bored easy.
I don't do. I just meditate all the time, bro.
Yeah, that's gay.
So fucking gay.
So fucking gay, man.
Yeah, it's more the politics in the corporate world that I have a difficult time with. Everyone trying to get everyone else's job.
Yeah, trying to climb that ladder. Fuck that.
Played that for a number of years, but I'm good with that.
I remember my friend working retail and thinking it was like that, and he would I was working at KB Toys and I got him a job there, and he was talking about how he's going to take the manager down and take their job and work their way out. And like, none of that happened.
They dropped off a note, just so you guys know.
They dropped off a note?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But I'm getting so much conflicting information because remember how I told you the tracking information said that they came by and nobody was home?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's when they left the note. But when I called the lady, that's not what she said. She said she'll leave an instruction with the driver. And then another lady called me from the actual branch, and she's like, oh, well, they might deliver it again because we can't keep this at the facility because of the weight it is. We only keep packages that are 5 pounds or below.
Yeah.
But it's left me with a fucking UPS access point location. So I don't know, man. They just keep telling me so many things.
I don't know if you guys have the same rules, but they deliver until 8 o'clock, so you still have like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, they deliver till late, I'm sure.
Yeah. But yeah, that's shitty. The only thing I'm thinking is what I said before, is that possibly they're sent the packages separately instead of together. And somebody tried to deliver one of the packages earlier, and that's why there's all this
note says 3 packages. So
oh yeah,
it has all of them.
Is that a new note that you got recent, or was
I don't know if it was from the original one or what.
Yeah.
But it might be coming back, so we'll see. I guess.
Yeah, they're probably just still en route.
Let's see. How late does UPS deliver?
Yeah, here it's until 8 o'clock. I don't know about there. They might have different rules in Canada. In Canada, eh?
Yeah.
Good day.
I'm just waiting for my package.
I'm starting to see a lot of Canadians around here now. Unfortunately, they're the French kind.
9
a.m. and 7 p.m. Sometimes later, to residences and by close of business for commercial addresses.
You know what you need, Paul, is to build a wall.
Ooh, a wall
on the American-Canadian border. Keep
American-Quebec border.
Yeah, keep those damn French Canadians out, stealing your jobs.
Except for Mark. Mark's cool.
Nah, keep him out too.
We don't he can be cool from inside the wall.
We don't need no marks with a C, all right? We only accept marks with a K. A little too French. In the stream where she was telling Devin she got teabagged, she talked about you again. What was she talking about? Oh, Ethan. She said, you guys don't give Ethan a chance. Like, what are you talking about? Like, we fuck with Ethan, but he comes back and then we fucking choke him again. We're just playing with him. He understands. Here comes Praggy again. Before I was rudely interrupted, the reason force jumps that allow Jedi to jump 30 feet in the air is more believable than the Superman BS. It's not Superman BS. She fucking levitated. You're retarded. I'm gonna kick him again. Peace.
Bye.
Your dumb responses don't fly here. I don't see how it stretches too far from reality for somebody to use the force to fucking levitate themselves a few feet. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, we seen Luke lift a fucking whole spaceship with his mind, but you can't lift your body and move it a couple of feet into the space. Like, I don't get it. I guess you think Luke lifting a ship is stupid and against reality.
Oh my god, maybe I should order sushi instead of pizza.
Ooh, you can order sushi? Like they
Hell
deliver?
yeah, Doc. Oh no, they moved the place that delivers. It's now the Taste of Himalayas. Fucking Indian food everywhere, man.
They're even taking over your fucking Japanese food? That sucks.
Yeah, that really sucks.
Dude, Indians are like a fucking cancer, man. They just spread across everywhere.
Sushi delivery in Surrey, BC.
Let me tell you guys out there, if you see an Indian in your town, cut it out as soon as possible because it will spread. It will spread and infect your entire town.
Let's see, Kyoto Sushi
Yeah.
Plus.
Next thing you know, you go outside and it smells like curry everywhere. And
dude, it does smell like curry everywhere.
you walk down the street and all you hear is, you don't want that,
That's
man.
so
You don't
rude.
want
Wow.
that. Everybody saying, hello, my friend. You don't want that, man. You don't want it. Ethan doxed Praggy, Maggie. I was going to call him Marino. Was saying that was funny. What has Prag ever done? Y'all just so mean. You know what he did, Sean. But you're a dumb Mexican. What do you know about story writing? I actually know way more about story writing than he does. I've been reading books since I was 6. Dumbass.
Kyoto Sushi delivery.
I've even taken classes on writing and read reference books on writing. So I doubt he's done any of that. So for somebody to tell me they know that I don't know nothing about writing is retarded. But of course, he's the kind of person who talks shit about shit he doesn't know about. So since he knows nothing about it.
Yeah, whatever.
And then steals Devin's joke about calling me a Mexican to call me a Mexican because I'm not even Mexican. Dumbass.
Did he come back with another fucking account?
Yeah, Judge Doom. To try to tell me,
yeah.
tell me that it's too much of a stretch from reality that Princess Leia fucking levitated a few feet through space. Even though Luke could lift entire spaceships out of the swamps. Durr. But you know, that's totally realistic, right?
Kyoto Sushi Japanese restaurant.
Aimee, you got me wanting sushi now.
Yeah, me too. Well, not sushi, but sashimi.
Well, you can get sashimi from the sushi.
Yeah,
place.
Lots of
You
both.
homo. You big.
I'm not a huge fan of sushi. Sashimi is so much better. Unless it's eel though. Get some eel.
Unagi?
Yeah, just get a big slab of unagi over rice.
I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, you could totally do that. 100% you can do that. Why would you not be able to do that?
I don't know, but I really want to go to the website, and for some reason it showed me the map. So fuck you, Google. You're fucking retarded.
Are you saying you can't do that because you don't know what it tastes like and you don't know if you're gonna like it?
But I've had unagi before, but I had it on top of a roll, like it was part of a sushi
Oh no,
roll.
just get it over rice. It's delicious. Trust me.
I don't know, dog.
They put a barbecue sauce over it. It's delicious.
I don't even know, dog.
You're such a
they have
pussy.
bubble tea. I'll try it with you.
Yeah,
I've
when?
tried
In
chicken
like
feet
5
before.
years?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. 5 years from now. I'm writing it down on my calendar as we speak. There's this weird place they opened by me. it's supposed to be open 7 days a week, but every once in a while I walk by and it's closed. But today it was open, so it's weird. But it's called fried chicken, waffles, and bubble tea. It's so weird. It's like a weird mix of stuff. So basically, they give you like this paper cone, with like fried chicken and waffles stuffed into it.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then they serve bubble tea. It's like a little tiny little place. I don't know. I gotta try it one day, I guess. But sounds weird. They're open until 10. Maybe I should just walk over and get it now.
There's a place here there's two really weird fusion restaurants. One is a Korean barbecue / Japanese restaurant. So they do Korean barbecue and sushi as well. And they have some like weird fusion rolls and shit that have some barbecue stuff. And then they also have an Indian Chinese fusion restaurant. I've never been there. It's very weird. Sounds
we have
weird.
We have just this whole like this. They opened it a couple years ago around here. I still haven't tried it yet, but it's like a fusion restaurant, but it's not like just like Asian fusion. It's just a fusion of everything, and they'll have like all these different dishes. I should try it though. It's been there for a while, and it seems to get pretty busy, so it must be good.
Yeah, I'm a big sushi person. I love sushi.
I like Japanese food. I'm not a big sushi person though. Japanese food in general, though, I like teriyaki, yakitori. Makes me hungry thinking of Japanese food now. I hate you.
Like Tsunamono? Ebi Tsunamono? That's my shit.
See, I don't know if you're pronouncing it wrong or I don't know what you're talking about. It's one or the other.
Tsunamono is like it's
how do you spell
cold
it?
Noodles. Well, in English, it's hold on.
Tsunamono doesn't.
Tsunamono.
Oh, Suno. I was gonna say that doesn't make sense.
Sunamo, I think. Let me find it. I was just looking at it. Oh, Sunomono. Sunamono.
Yeah,
Sunamono.
It's cucumber, no?
Yes, cucumber.
Cucumber.
Like a vinegar sauce with some shrimp.
Yeah, I've had that, but I can't eat it with shrimp now. But I've had just the regular Sunamono salad with.
Are you allergic to shrimp?
Yeah, I'm allergic to all crustaceans and mollusks.
Oh, I didn't know
that. I told you this
Yeah,
many times before.
I know you have, but I don't remember shit.
Yeah, because you're retarded.
Yeah. I'm really bad at things. I know.
Yeah, it's all right.
Chicken katsudon.
Oh, that is good. Katsudon is awesome. That's one of my favorite stuff to do. To go to
salmon teriyaki don.
That's good. Teriyaki dons are good too.
Donburi is always good. Rice bowls. I like that. Udon. I like udon noodles. You like udon?
Yes, yes, I do. I like udon
noodle.
very much. Udon noodle.
Udon noodle.
Udon noodle.
Tum lao.
I'm totally getting a hate strike on this live stream.
I'm gonna get some salmon nigiri.
I've said chinky. I've said I've made fun of the Chinese language. I made fun of Indians and said that if you see them, to cut them out of your town before they infect your town.
They're cancer.
Yeah, they're a cancer. I'm totally fucking getting hate speech on this.
Now I'm thinking pad thai with all this noodle talk.
Oh, pad thai. That's good stuff.
I haven't had much Thai food, so this.
Oh, I've got a new coffee addiction. We've got in Portland, there's a new gelato place that makes a whole spectrum of gelato flavors. And they've got an espresso machine. So if you go in and order an affogato, I think how you pronounce it.
You forgot to what?
Yeah, I forgot to pronounce it. It's basically 2 scoops of gelato of your choice, whatever flavor, one of each, mix it up, and then they pour an espresso shot over the top of it.
Oh, nice.
Damn, that sounds good.
That sounds
good. Yeah.
I know. I keep forgetting, but I keep seeing the sign after I order coffee. But Dunkin' Donuts has ice cream flavored coffee now. Like they have certain ice cream flavors for their coffee, and pistachio is one of them. I love pistachios. I'm gonna have to try pistachio coffee.
Kyoto Sushi Japanese restaurant isn't available for delivery until June 7th at 11:45 a.m. Fuck! I started placing the order and everything.
It's probably because they moved. You said they moved. They probably haven't started the delivery.
No, this one hasn't moved. There was another one by my place that moved.
So why aren't they delivering? What the fuck?
I know, right? What the fuck is that all about? They probably don't have anybody.
There's a cool like Japanese fast food place in New York City called Wasabi. It's really good.
Should I have Chinese? I wonder if there's a pad Thai place that'll deliver. Let's see. What are you laughing about, you faggot?
Can I go to the bathroom?
No.
Please.
Ethan.
Why is he asking if he can
He's had his hand up for a while.
guys-
You just haven't called on him.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at the Hangouts.
I was raising my hand, but she didn't answer.
Yeah, you can go to the bathroom.
Okay.
You got to take us with you, though. No, I don't want to go to the bathroom with you either. I started thinking he might actually do it. I was like, no, wait. Let him not. Don't do it. I've had that many times, Paul. Nice. Oh, Marino said everybody waved back at Ethan. I guess that's why he thought he had his hand up. Well, are you drinking soda?
Who?
Ethan.
Ethan, soda's so bad for you. Drink some water.
It's not even soda.
What is it then?
First of all, it's like water.
Oh, it's water. It's not
First
water.
of all, he got so fucking defensive.
Tangerine, lime, sparkling water.
Yeah,
It's got chemicals.
Second of all, it's
Flavoring
just pure water inside it.
Ah, you just filled it up with water.
Yeah.
You think you're slick, don't you?
Who delivers food in Newton, BC?
Oh, you just doxed where you are. Your town.
That's all right. Everybody knows if they've seen my videos where the fuck I am.
No. Just pee in your pants. No one will know. That's the eyelids.
Are you from Surrey?
Yeah.
I've been to Surrey.
What? Why?
I went to Vancouver.
That was
Oh,
part
you
of
did?
his
What
one of
for?
his Mooney missions. He was selling flowers and embroidered paintings.
It was a Mooney program.
Oh, sounds gay as fuck.
Millionaire Mind.
Did you have to sell stuff on the street?
We went to the Vancouver church and we slept on the ground in their church.
Whoa.
Why is your camera positioned like that? Why isn't it positioned so we can see more of you? Why do you?
Oh, there he
you
goes.
And then everyone in Canada was like Chinese. Everyone was Asian. It was weird.
Yeah, there's a lot of Asian people here.
Yeah.
For sure.
Maybe I should move to Vancouver.
Here, I'll show my face for a second.
Bang me up some Asian broads. Oh, dancing. Yeah, I like your Indian dance. Do a Bollywood dance. Is that a Bollywood dance? Seems more like 70s disco or something than a Bollywood dance. Yeah. Just doing the Watusi. Like,
Shake your tail feather.
I do love your headphones, though. They're awesome.
The Indians do that.
Yeah, they do that.
That's the sprinkler that the Indian people. The Indian people have taken the sprinkler and they do it with the shoulders.
The high pitched ladies are like, yeah, it's so weird how high pitched their voices are. It's so fucking nuts. It's like, do they actually have high pitched voices, or they just sing in falsetto?
They do that. I don't know why they do that. My mom does that too. As soon as she starts speaking in Hindi, she's like, "Ma'am, ma'am." I'm like, why are you talking? Why do you change when you speak? It's so weird.
It is weird. I can't say anything. As I speak in Japanese, my voice gets lower because they tend to speak low and deeper tones. Yeah, they speak. Well, not the women, but the men do that. The men speak in deeper tones. It's weird.
I don't want pizza, but they're the easiest place. Best 10 food delivery services in Surrey, BC. Why is it so fucking hard to find this shit? Like, they have Lucky Horse Chinese restaurant here, but I know it's moved. It's shut down.
Lucky
it's not
Horse.
open anymore. I don't want no Chinese. I want sushi.
All the Chinese food, a lot of Chinese food places here make wok puns for their names.
Wok puns?
Yeah, they make puns with the word wok because they
I
woks.
see.
Yeah, yes, they try to be. They try to be.
There's a restaurant here called Flaming Wok.
Flaming Wok. Yeah, we have one called Magic Wok.
Magic Wok. I like that.
Yeah, Magic Wok.
We have the walk-in.
The walk-in. Yeah, that's cool.
Walk in, walk out.
Walk, don't run. Yeah, we have Chinese food places like every 2 blocks here. It's everywhere. There's one called Great Wall of China. There's one called Yummy. There's one
Yummy.
One called Daily. I don't know why Daily.
Sushi delivery. And
They all have different names. They all have. I guess there's so many, they just have to start calling it whatever's not taken.
What is the Jin sushi?
The Jin, like with a G-I-N or
J-I-N.
J-I-N. Oh, well, that's a name in Chinese.
I don't know these things.
A surname. So it might be because of that, but it could also be a word.
I want to go to the actual menu. Here's the menu.
You can order online too.
Business hours. Okay, what is today? It's Wednesday, right?
No.
2100 hours is 9 o'clock, right?
Yeah. Oh, all the Chinese food places here close late. They stay open until like 11 or 12.
I thought they were supposed to stop after the
end. $2 delivery from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. with minimum order of $30. Oh. Wow, that's ridiculous.
Oh.
$30.
So June 12th, Trump-Kim summit to be held at Singapore's Sentosa Island. So,
what's the day?
June 12th. So in 6 days.
Holy shit.
They will.
A lot can happen between then and now.
Yeah. President Trump declares his on and off summit with North Korea leader Kim Jong-un in Singapore is on again. So yeah. Hopefully that works out. Nice. A nickname for that island in Singapore is Island of Death. That's where they're gonna go meet.
That's not ominous.
Yeah, that's not ominous at all. Sounds great. Oh, I'm locked on Aimee. So. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I have something more important on June 12th. What could be more important?
Even the ones responsible for the deaths of my father.
I'm surrounded by really shitty Chinese restaurants, and they all have similar names. That sucks, Cam. I guess. Is that like your whole country, or is that just your town? Hibachi. Hibachi's Japanese.
Ooh, hibachi.
Hibachi's good though, yeah.
Yeah.
I love hibachi places.
Definitely down with the hibachi.
There's a Japanese buffet in the town next to mine that's so good. If you go at lunch, it's like super cheap too. And they just have everything. It's so good.
We have an avocado cheese roll here. I mean, avocado
and cheese?
Avocado cream cheese.
Really? I've never had that.
That sounds way too rich, I think.
I always found it funny that that people put avocado in sushi because it's like there's no avocados.
It's so good.
Yeah, but there's no avocados in Japan, so it's like how the fuck? It makes us like, yeah, that's why they're called California rolls usually.
Yeah.
And now there's dragon rolls too, but that's.
Oh yeah, we have dragon rolls.
Yeah, that's what the avocado wrapped around instead of seaweed. Like they wrapped around it.
Nigiri. Okay, spicy.
Nagiri.
Sorry.
Nagiri. Nigiri. Nigirio.
So white.
I know.
Salmon. Why is it spelled Nigiri then?
That's how you pronounce it. Nagiri.
N-I? Nigiri, isn't it?
No, it's not N-I, it's N-A, no?
Well, that's what they put on here, N-I.
I could be wrong. I'm very rusty, so.
I don't know. You might be right. The Japanese people might
be right. You might be right.
Yakisoba, bento boxes.
No, you're right. It is nigiri. Nigiri. It's niggery.
Some hella niggery shit, yo.
I'm gonna order some nigiri sushi. Nigiri sushi.
Where's these guys' fucking phone number?
This guy. It's like one dude in a store. He's just the only guy there.
The Jin Sushi.
The Jin Sushi. Oh, they're Japanese. I thought it was a Chinese place you were saying was the Jin Sushi.
No, it's sushi.
Oh.
Jin Sushi is the best sushi restaurant in Surrey. Sure it is. That's what they all say. Okay, 604.
Pizza's all I can get delivered here.
Oh, really? I know. See, I'm not in the mood for pizza. 9368. All right.
No.
I was craving pizza earlier, and then it popped into my head to get sushi, and I figured that would be better. And it's a lot less greasy. Because I could order, let's see, I have Pizza Hut here, I have Panago. You guys don't have Panago in the States, do you?
I think Jin can mean a lot of things, but Jin usually means person in Japanese. So that's be a weird name to be like the Jin sushi, like the person sushi. It's made out of. It's made from people. But yeah, I'm sure it has other meanings as well. You'd have to look at the kanji.
So there's a cinnamon here. Where is it? Veggie ebi taco kani. Maybe I'll skip the cinnamon and get gyoza. Eh?
Oh God, I love gyoza. I used to make it.
Really?
Yeah.
So
it's not too hard to make. You just gotta, you make the filling, you put it in the little dough thing, you wrap it up, and then you put oil in the pan, and you fry one side until it's crispy, and then you don't flip it. You just put a tiny bit of, like a spoonful of water, and then cover it so that the water turns to steam.
Yeah.
And then it'll steam the one side. You can't do it too long or it'll get soggy on the crunchy side.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It comes out really nice.
Okay, I'm gonna get 2 pieces of the nigiri then. I'm gonna start getting too much food. They want me to order $30 for delivery? That might be too much. Because sushi's not the kind of thing that you can keep in the fridge and it'll be as good the next day. Do you know what I'm saying? It's way better when you eat it fresh. Pizza is
I don't do leftover sushi.
Yeah, exactly. So it'll be a big waste if I spend
$30. Another good reason not to eat sushi. And get something actually good.
Whatever, sushi's good.
Sushi's all right.
Let's see, what kind of pizza can I get here? Pizza. I don't want panago. I don't want pizza.
Oh, get sushi pizza.
What?
Get sushi, order pizza, and then put the sushi on top of your pizza. Bam! Talk about fusion.
So gross. That's
Talk about fucking fusion. That's how you make fucking food right there.
What should I eat, dude? I'm hungry.
All right, for you, let's see. Get hot dogs.
Hot dogs and mac and cheese.
Lots of hot dogs.
Just lots of hot dogs.
I have hot dogs every day.
Yeah, I have hot dogs. The one day I don't want hot dogs, you tell me to have hot dogs. I told him that's funny that I tell him to eat the one thing he eats every day. Oh look, holy shit, that's a big pack of hot dogs, dude. You really do eat hot dogs every day.
Oh my god, he's not even joking.
No.
Oh my
like
god,
a
food psychic.
Yeah, I'm a food psychic. You see that? I read people. I know what they want.
Based on their food.
Aimee wants sushi pizza, and and Ethan wants to eat hot dogs again.
Is that me? What is this?
All right, Ethan, order some lo mein from the Chinese food restaurant, and then cut up those hot dogs, boil them up, and throw it in your lo mein, and add lots of ketchup.
Top in town. Where's your menu?
Chinese sketty.
Why won't they give me a website? I don't know how to use the internet, guys. I'm stupid.
Yeah, we all know.
Okay, check this out. Top in town pizza and curry. How weird is that? That's Indian. That's what happens.
We get weird shit like that too.
Yeah, I don't even want to know.
We have a Uruguayan pizzeria that opened up recently, and they serve like Uruguayan food and pizza. I'm like, what?
Dude, their desserts are Indian desserts. How fucking weird is that?
Huh.
And since this is a very Hispanic area, all of our Chinese food have like some Hispanic food in it, like they have tostones and stuff like that, rice and beans and shit. It's weird. It's not bad either.
It's quite cheap. $9 for a small, $11 for a medium, $13 for a large.
Cam said, "I bet Ethan puts ketchup on everything." Is it true? Is it true? Are you a
ketchup bottle?
Are you a ketchup fish? What's your ketchup bottle? I would, but it's too heavy to pick up.
Get it at Sam's Club.
Okay, fine.
Oh shit!
He's gonna come back with a barrel.
He'll come back with a big ass fucking jar of ketchup. Oh no, it's a regular sized one. Not too huge. Nah, yeah, it's the regular size.
Yeah, that's not impressive.
Not impressive, but I am gonna have to reprimand you for getting like the No Frills brand ketchup. It's like Heinz or something. It's like the supermarket brand. Look at it.
Jack's ketchup.
Yeah. When I was a kid, there actually was like No Frills was like the shitty brand, and it would just have like a white label with like a red and blue stripe on it. It was weird.
Yeah.
And everything had at least one No Frills version of it.
Do you use that ketchup on the hot dogs?
I'm sure he does.
Ugh.
Oh my god!
You don't like ketchup on hot dogs?
No, mustard.
I do both. I do ketchup and mustard.
Oh, I might order Indian, guys. Fuck the
But
pizza.
I gotta use that spicy mustard, or I don't use mustard at all. I don't like yellow mustard. It's got to be like brown mustard or yellow or spicy mustard.
Yeah, Dirty Harry said it best. Nobody, I mean nobody, eats ketchup on a hot dog.
Oh, I do.
I do too.
Yeah. Yeah, Dirty Harry. Dirty Harry.
You saying Dirty Harry's a liar?
I'm saying Dirty
Say
Harry
he's
wasn't
wrong.
from New York, right? Where were they at? San Francisco?
San Francisco.
Yeah, he wasn't from New York. That's why. Lots of people eat ketchup on their hot dogs in New York.
Guys, I'm ordering Indian food from this pizza place.
I do both though. For some reason, I like the taste of mustard and ketchup mixed together on a hot dog.
I like that on a burger.
Ketchup on a burger, yeah.
Ketchup and mustard.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really eat ketchup very much. That's why I barely buy ketchup because not many things I put it on. I should what? I should meet your ex?
Yeah.
Why?
Like,
why? You're too far away from the microphone, so I can't hear you too well.
Oh.
Why were you saying I should meet your ex?
Oh, because she lives in New Jersey.
Oh, where in New Jersey do
you guys can talk about me?
Does she live central, south?
Maybe she's single. You guys can date.
I'll just do her and dump her.
I don't know where she is.
She might not live near me.
Oh.
New Jersey's not huge, but it's not very tiny. I mean, it's tiny, but it's not that tiny.
She's so funny. She's like, we were talking, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she's like, "So how's your love life?"
So how's your love life?
Just like that movie.
Just like that movie.
Just like that movie.
Yeah. Exactly. You know that one movie where someone asks another person how their love life is going?
One
You're
for
pretty. I'm going to petrol station to buy a snack. I'm too hungry to sleep. Why don't you already have a snack at home? And then he walks away. Yeah, Sean.
All right, what else is here?
Yeah, I got to decide what to eat too. I got about an hour.
Yeah, same here. I got pad thai on the brain now, but that's a drive.
Come on, you can't do it?
Yeah.
How long is the drive?
I think, well, everything's a long drive from where I'm at.
Yeah, it's already 9 o'clock too, so to drive far.
Yeah, everything in the port closes at 9, so I'd have to. Yeah,
you're not going to get there in 5 minutes.
No.
You probably don't you have a supermarket near you or something? Stays open.
Oh yeah.
You might have to get something you can make or something.
Right.
But I want pad thai.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well.
We all want a lot of things, Paul.
Let's go right there. I went from pizza, sushi, back to pizza again, and then I saw these guys have like Indian food. I'm like, now I'm like ordering Indian.
Oh God, of course.
Hell yeah, I haven't had any Indian food in a long time.
What's Lucky Burger? Never mind. I thought Sean was trying to tell us Lucky Burger, and I was like, what's a Lucky Burger? Like, is that a certain burger they have in Liverpool or something? Yeah, I can actually just go walk a block and get food. Different and have a selection. So I end up having the opposite problem where I have too much choice, but I've had them all.
Yeah, that's
so then I just sit here and go, pizza, Chinese, fast food, Cuban food. I could just think forever and then never decide. There's a taco place up the block from me I never tried either.
They have a pizza called the Hawaiian Hut, and it's ham, bacon, pineapple, and cheese.
Gross.
Yeah, pineapple on a pizza.
Oh, fuck
Gross.
you guys. Pineapple on pizza is
amazing. Fuck you guys.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Pineapple on pizza is not amazing. Come on.
I love pineapple everywhere else.
See what you did? You said pineapple on pizza, and Ethan left to go vomit. You see?
That's okay. He deserves it.
Nah, I'm good. Oh yeah, Union City Pizza closes at 9 too, so I can't even get that. And they have $6.99 pies for if you go pick it up. Maybe I'll check. Maybe they do close at 10. What, pizza?
No, that was Sam's, right? On 20th? Sam's Pizza by Joy's House, $6.99.
Oh, those suck. Oh, I hated that pizzeria place. I think there was even $4.99 or something. Those pizzas were so bad.
I used to get it with pork, bacon, and ham, though.
Well, then it's not $4.99 anymore. You add toppings.
$3 more.
Yeah.
Back then it was
Yeah, there's like these, like if you go downtown, it's like, poor areas. So like they would have these pizzerias that'd be like $4.99 for a pizza pie. But they would be so bad. Like, you don't even want it at that point. It's like, yeah, $5 for a pie is good, but if that's the case, you don't want it.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys.
No, you won't.
I will.
Okay. But the pizzeria up the block from me has pies for $6.99 only Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for pickup. I guess it's just to get more people in the door in those days. People don't buy pizzas much those days. So what are you gonna eat, Paul? You don't even know.
I'll probably scramble to the grocery store last minute and then cook something up. I just didn't feel like cooking tonight. All this talk about takeout.
Yeah, I hear you. Some nights it's like especially when you have work, you don't feel like cooking. It's like,
I'll whip myself up a nice dinner though. Maybe I'll just get myself a nice little steak.
You don't know how to cook pad thai?
I could. I just don't want to go through the
trouble.
Buy a big bag of noodles and I'll not eat them all and such. I could make a little pasta tonight. That'd be nice.
Yeah, noodles are always a good choice because it's easy and quick to make.
Yep.
I make Chinese-y type noodles all the time. I get those little thin noodles. Get some soy sauce, some chicken, some onions, and veggies and stuff. Dump those all in.
Make it a little spicy. You like spicy food?
Oh, of course. I'm Peruvian. I gotta like spicy. Or I would shame my family. You've never had any Peruvian food, have you?
I don't think so. I've had a lot of, South American food, but I don't know if I've had any specifically,
Yeah, it's very specific. So it's like,
yeah.
I mean, we have like the normal Hispanic food as well, like the South American, rice and beans and chicken and stuff. But then on top of that, we have very unique foods that we don't serve anywhere else.
Yeah.
Like ceviche.
Yeah, I love ceviche. I make a couple different ceviches that are quite good.
Yep, that's a Peruvian dish. So you have had at least that. But it's been co-opted by some other countries that make it a little different, if you know what I mean.
Like America.
Nah, never. Well, nah, not really. But Mexicans have a version, but they put like tomato juice in it. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, they've got a lot of different varieties of the ceviche.
Yeah, I don't know why they fucking with our shit. You go to Peru, you go to cevicheria. There's only two things on the menu. There's fish ceviche and mixed seafood ceviche, and that's it. Nothing else. It always comes with sweet potato, a big old corn on the cob, like the Peruvian ones with the huge ass kernels. And yeah, that's it. Those two things. And you get your tall glass of purple corn juice, nice and cold.
What's that taste like?
Oh, deliciousness.
Yeah? Is it sweet?
Yeah, it's kind of sweet. It's good though. It's like there's something about it that makes it very refreshing in the summer when you drink it cold. It's just like totally cools you out. It's very good. And yeah, it's basically they just basically boil purple corn in water till the water turns purple, and they boil it also with pineapple husk and lime juice, and then sugar. And that's it. Then you chill it in the fridge, and serve it over ice. It's really good. They sell it pre-made at stores around here, but they're never as good as like when you get it there or like homemade and stuff. For some reason, it's thicker when you buy it pre-made. I don't know why. Maybe preservatives or something. This definitely has like a thickness to it I don't like. It's strange. It still tastes good. It's just the thickness is strange.
Wondering if it'd be good as a cocktail mixed with some booze.
Oh, we have a there's a yellow one made out of yellow corn that's fermented and becomes alcohol, and they drink that at like parties and stuff.
Sean's going off to bed. Good night, Sean.
Good night, Sean. Let me see. Chicha.
Good night, Sean.
Wow. Fucking autofill.
No one even knows where to get a walking box. She put it on that to make it hard.
I don't think they were going to deliver my computer today. Just a guess.
They said till 7 p.m. That means you got an hour, right?
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, let me show you guys. I've showed Aimee. I'm trying to suggest it to her because it's a very good antioxidant.
What are you talking about? Purple corn?
Yeah. So you.
Yeah, I remember. I remember.
The yellow one on the top left. That's like the alcoholic one. They make these foamy ones too. Those are alcoholic as well. But then this is the purple one that's not alcoholic that you can drink. That's just like a refreshment. It's good. Good stuff.
Why, red guy? Why did you cancel it? Why?
Why did he cancel? What did he cancel?
I
canceled the order.
My computer order.
Hold on, let me.
Is that the dog?
Yeah.
I retweeted another bong, bong, bong.
Bong, bong. Peru also has a national whiskey. It's called Pisco. That's what the town that it was created is where my mom's from. Yeah, Pisco sours. That's what you drink in the
Yes, I'm familiar with Pisco. Yeah.
Yeah, delicious. That's the town my mom is from. It's
no.
Pisco. Yeah, the town where that liquor was created and named after the town. It's good. Whoa, it's good at barbecues. You have a barbecue. You have a few cups of Pisco sour. You get a little tipsy with your meat. With your heart on a stick.
Can you believe this pizza place does not send fucking? They don't have beverages that you can order.
What?
Yeah, it's fucking weird, right?
That's weird. I guess you're better off because they always charge like double.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I was just kind of surprised. I was like, out of curiosity, it's not on your website, but do you guys sell beverage or do beverages in your deliveries? They're like, no. The guy was like, no, sorry. I was like, oh.
That is very odd.
This is a very interesting restaurant, though, that sells like straight up Indian food and then pizza as well. It's so weird.
Do they make like Indian fused pizzas, like with Indian stuff on it?
Yeah. So the only Indian pizza that I can see here is butter chicken pizza, but I would never.
I remember you telling me
about that
and saying that it was horrible. I know.
Yeah. There's a tandoori chicken pizza that also sounds like it would be fucking. I mean, it is at the end of the day just chicken and bread, which is what butter chicken and naan is, or tandoori chicken and on pizzas, but with. Depends on the sauce that they use, right? Like, it's fucking weird. I don't know. Like, cheese and butter chicken is fucking weird to me. Like, no thanks.
Cheese and butter chicken. I don't know. I guess I'd have to try it. I don't know. I've never even tried butter chicken. So.
Butter chicken is kind of like it's like an Indian version of rosé sauce that it's in.
I don't even know what rosé sauce is either.
Which is a mix of white sauce and tomato sauce.
I don't even know what white sauce is. No, I'm joking. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you now.
Wow. I'm like, you know what rosé is, you ass.
I wanted to see if you kept going. I thought you would catch me on white sauce and be like,
you've been trolled.
Me, Extreme Cinema, and Talking Donkey are locked in an eternal game of civilized one-upmanship.
Are you still scared?
Like It's Always Sunny.
Oh my god, I fucking love that show.
It's a great show. You ever watch it, Paul?
What show is it?
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh yes. I haven't seen a lot of episodes, but the ones I have have been absolutely hilarious.
I introduced it. Funny. I introduced it to Aimee, and we've been watching from the beginning on Rabbit and Rub. We just finished the 6th season.
Yeah.
No, we got like 6 more to go.
I didn't know how to take it when I saw the first couple episodes, but once I opened the premise,
I remember watching it when it first came out, and I watched the first few episodes, and it for some reason it didn't like catch me or anything. And then I got back into it by like the 3rd season, and I was like, "Oh, this show's fucking great!" And I went back and watched the earlier episodes again. I also remember when it came out, it was FX just started, and that was like one of its they started with like 4 flagship shows that they were trying for like a primetime sitcom thing. And there was another one called, I think it was called Starved, and it was about food addicts.
Mm-hmm.
It was, I found that to be a really interesting show. It was like a sitcom of people that basically were trying not to overeat. They weren't all fat, like some of them were fat, but some of them would just be like, whenever they would get in stressful situations, they would eat, and it was a pretty funny show. It got canceled after the first season. Actually, all the shows except for It's Always Sunny got canceled after the first season.
There's so many iconic shows and series that I've missed along the way that I have to go back and watch. I mean, it's staggering.
Watch Preacher.
The classics that I've missed.
Preacher's good. You gotta watch that.
That's on the list.
Yeah, it's one of those shows that keeps getting better too. Like the first season kind of dragged, but like each episode kept getting better and better and better. And then the second season again was better, better, better. So now I'm thinking the third season's gonna blow my mind, but we'll see. I wanted to see what was those.
What a pretty name.
What the name of that show was now.
What a pretty girl.
Wonder if I could find it. Bum, 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 bum. Stuck on a feeling.
So
Stuck.
much weed.
Stuck on the Wheaties. Bam, 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 bam.
Bam, 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 bam. Oh, da-da-dee-doo-dee-doo, bum, 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 bum.
You're also very nice.
That's the lyrics. How did you know?
Everyone says that.
I don't know. Let me see if there's been any new releases on Netflix. Because if so, maybe I'll watch one of those tonight once the pizza comes, which means I'm gonna head off in like 20 minutes or something.
Yeah, that's cool because I gotta
cool.
I gotta go get food too before it gets too late.
Yeah, I gotta hit the grocery store.
20 minutes is a good.
Groceries. You're gonna go to the beer store too.
Go to the beer store and get some beer.
I was thinking of maybe just going to the Spanish supermarket, but
Ooh, what would you? Oh my God, Thor Ragnarok is on here. Yes, guess what I'm watching tonight?
they just added it on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
I saw that they were gonna add that this month.
Must be new. Yeah, they must have just added it. X-Men: Days of Future Past. Was that good?
It was all right. Like all the X-Men movies, they're just all right.
Yeah. Doctor Strange. That's got to be one of my favorites.
Yeah, Doctor Strange is really
America.
good.
The first Avenger. The third one is my favorite. The Winter Soldier.
That's the second one.
Oh.
The third one was Civil War.
That's the one. Civil War.
Yeah, third Civil War was good. They're all
but
good.
I also did they're all good. All three Captain Americas are so
Yeah.
good. Did you see Logan?
Yeah, Logan was good.
That was a really fucking good movie.
Finally, a good Wolverine movie.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge Wolverine fan anyway. So.
Yeah, but that movie was badass.
That movie was good. It was well done.
What else?
How long have we been streaming?
A while.
A while.
Dave Chappelle has another new stand-up. 2017.
What?
Equanimity. It's called Equanimity.
Equanimity? What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the balancing of all things.
No, but what is equanimity? What are you talking about?
It's Dave Chappelle's new special. Well,
I think I saw that one.
Seen.
I think I saw that one. That was good. Yeah, Dave Chappelle's new stuff was good. I watched them all.
Yeah, his old shit I like better though.
Yeah. That's always gonna happen.
I would like to catch up or revisit the Chappelle Show if we can find that.
Really? Yeah, I'd be down for that.
I fucking love the Chappelle
Show.
Yo, that was a good show.
It was a great show.
Chappelle
Yeah, it
Show.
was.
I love the bits with Charlie Murphy.
Yeah.
Me and my friends are huge fans of Dave Chappelle already, and then that show was coming out. We were so excited for it. Like there was like 20 of us that went over like one person's house to watch it.
Yeah.
And we got so stoned, and it came on, and we just laughed so hard for that first episode with the black KKK guy. Remember the blind KKK guy? Wow, wow. You Chinese with your ching chong talk, go back to your country. What power?
What power?
Yeah, I love that. With your ching chang talk. Oh God, that was so good. And then his wife left him. Oh, he left his wife because he realized he was black and she was a nigger lover. So yeah, that's why he divorced his wife after finding out he was black. It's funny. Clayton Bigsby, yeah, that was his name. That was a good one. The one dude's head that explodes when he takes off his hood. That show is great. One of my favorite ones was the Black President. He was talking about gay marriage. That gay marriage is just disgusting. Two guys talking to each other like, "Hey, bro, I love you, bro. Let's get married, man. Let's get married, dog." And then he starts talking about lesbians making out, and then he starts doing the little thing of like rubbing his nose on the clit and shit. It's just funny. Dave Chappelle's ridiculous.
Yeah, he is. He's just really funny in general. I love his interviews too.
Yeah, even his interviews. That one he did. What's that show called? The Actor Stage or Actor Studio? Whatever.
Actor Studio.
Yeah, that one is great. Even that dude that hosts it was hilarious in that one. It's like Dave Chappelle brings it out on people when he talks to them. He brings out the comedy in them.
Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah. But it's funny when he makes Dave Chappelle laugh because he'll laugh hard at him. Like it comes out of nowhere and he says something funny. Dave Chappelle just starts laughing hard.
All right, I'm back.
Right.
I'm back.
You're back.
I heard knocking and I just want to make sure I wasn't missing anything.
It's like any noise you hear now. Like, I gotta get the door.
Right now. Yeah.
What time is it? 6 for you?
Yeah, quarter after.
All right, you still got a little while. Hopefully they'll probably, if they did stop by already and they're gonna come back, they'll probably do it right at the end of their run.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's a good point, Alfie. I'm just impatient.
Oh, I know. I'm just letting you know that they might still come.
You're my voice of reason.
Yeah, you need me around.
I know.
There's hope.
What would you do without me?
I don't even deny that. Let's see. Play computer. I've been trying to play more chess lately, and I really suck at it.
Yeah, you got to play me one day because I'm not that good at it. I'm just not a patient person, so I make a lot of bonehead moves because I just.
You probably beat me. So.
Yeah, which is why when we ended up for a little while, we had a thing that when Devin would fuck up in chess, we'd go, "Oh, you alfied it."
Oh yeah.
I remember. Like, don't alfie it, Devin. Don't alfie it.
I remember.
You totally alfed that, dude. I miss him calling me a whore when I make a bad move. You whore!
Why would you do that?
He was watching me. I think he was watching me play Tice one day. I made like the worst move. Like I could have made all these different moves that were good, but the one bad move that was possible in the situation I did. And he was like, "You whore!" Like really loud. I was like, "Oh, fuck." And we all started laughing so hard.
Good
so
times.
Funny. Yeah, Devin really wanted me to be like his protege in chess. Yeah, it lasted like a month at the most. And then I just stopped playing.
Oh, I gotta go back and rewatch his latest video. That was absolutely hilarious.
I didn't finish it yet because we started doing this. I was like halfway through it. But I will. I know she blinded me with science at the end. Because he told me he was going to do it.
Takes me back to the old days. Yeah, and all the scenes from Weird Science.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, you son of a
Weird
bitch.
Science. What did you want to do?
I did not want to make this move. It pissed me off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Up a lot.
Yeah, me too. That's why I was saying you should play me soon. Because I make a lot of dumb moves too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at chess, but definitely not great by any means.
Will has gotten really good.
Will is like a master.
Will.
Oh, Will. Yeah.
Yeah, he was good in the first place, but he's been nonstop playing since we started. You know, when the whole thing started, there everybody was playing chess, and he's just getting better and better. And what it is he's an unconventional player. So when he plays,
unconventional guy, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's what it is. So when he plays like professional or like people in like the masters rank and stuff like that, he throws them for a loop because they're so used to people playing the same way at that level, you know.
Right.
So and then he does something so weird and off that they're like, what? And he totally throws them off and beats them. He gets a lot of people rage quitting on him. They'll just forfeit like halfway through a match because they're like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
All right, I gotta head off to grocery here.
All right, man. Yeah, it's probably a good time to end this.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Good to talk to you guys. It's been a long time.
Yeah, man. We'll talk soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
All right, Alfie.
All right, man.
I'll talk to you soon. Love you.
Bye, Aimee. Love
Bye.
you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.